and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
There's a place where folks still play with fire. The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged. Fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dinner plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Check out what Baker Metal Works and Dixie Supply customers are saying. The best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metal Works and Dixie Supply. Baker Metal Works and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
And welcome to the Enterprise High School Wildcat Coaches Show with Coach Rick Darlington. Coach, a good season, maybe not where you wanted to be, finished 7-3. A lot of players doing some amazing things this year. And but let's recap last week against Auburn.
Well, you know, it was an unusual deal going into the game because knowing that win or lose, we're probably still going to be the 4 seed because if it came down to a 3-way tiebreaker, we weren't going to win those guidelines. So with that being said, it's like we wanted to win the game, but offensively, I definitely didn't want to throw everything out there, you know, especially if the game wasn't close. And so in the second half, once it got to be a 3-score deal, it's like we're going to kind of play it close to the vest. And, you know, we rushed for, I don't remember how many yards.
Over 300.
Yeah, it was like 357. Yeah, something. So we ran the ball well, 2 backs over 100. That's kind of been our MO. You know, the disappointing is we didn't play great defense, you know. Just didn't fit right. That's when things go wrong. And again, a lot of that's inexperience. A lot of it's being a little bit outmanned inside. You know, Auburn's got an offensive line that's got 4 guys that are SEC players. And you don't see that a lot in high school. And those guys play like that. So, you know, they really did a good job with the running game and then also some play action passes and some screens that hurt us. So, you know, it's one of those things, disappointed. Coach Kennedy's disappointed. We all are. You know, you look at the film and you realize we should have done this different, should have done this better. And then you go back and you try to improve on it. You know, you can't dwell on it because now we have the playoffs coming up. So, you know, the last time we played really good defense was Prattville, you know, and didn't win that game. So we kind of got to get back in to playing that way, you know. And again, I guarantee you it's not for lack of preparation or work or caring about it. You know, we darn sure do. And no one takes it harder than Jed when it doesn't go well. So hopefully we'll tighten those things up. And, you know, again, you look at the D front is all seniors. But then when you look at the back end, you know, you're playing with sophomores and freshmen, you know, back at those linebacker spots and at those safety spots. And so, you know, good for the future, not as good for the present.
Right.
So, but.
And they play hard. They just don't have the time that others have they play against.
Yeah, you know, sometimes we're overmatched a little bit. And again, I'm not trying to whine about it. It's what we are, you know, but physically, you know, we don't have the players that Central has, Auburn has, whatever. We still got to play it. You know, so we'll go out there and battle. But, you know, looking ahead to Fairhope, you know, I may regret saying this, but I like the matchup only in that we played Theodore the last 2 years. They're a little familiar with us. We're a little familiar with them. It's not a great matchup for us. And Fairhope's really, really, really good. They're well coached. They run an unusual scheme. But again, I want to play someone different that hasn't seen us. You know, and we can look at things with fresh eyes on both sides of the ball. So, you know, we're going to go down and play them. We got this week open to prepare, you know, get some extra work in on that. So just looking forward to it. And if I'm correct, you know, if we were to be able to beat Fairhope, then we play Albany in round 2. So, you know, that's right there. And again, you know, that it's a tough matchup. But again, there's 4 rounds in the playoffs. You're not going to be playing anyone who's bad. You're going to be playing good people, you know. And every round you go on, you're going to play someone a little bit better. So it is what it is. You know, we're in. It's not like basketball or baseball. You only got to win 1 game a week. You know, win 1 game a week, you get to keep playing. You get to play. Yeah, so that's kind of the goal. You know, this week we're, you know, trying to practice not too long, you know, in our practices because, you know, we're beat up. You know, we're beat up, and you know, we're not quite as beat up as we were maybe a week or 2 ago, but still would like to keep them somewhat fresh. We're going to practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then take Thursday off and do a walkthrough in class on Friday, and that's going to be it. Then we'll be back to a normal schedule next week. So,
Individual players, you've got 2 backs, I think both over 1,000 yards this year, which is, I think, a first.
yeah, that's been good. You know, at Apoca, we had 3 years in a row that we had 3 backs over 1,000. And it was 6 different kids, you know, but, you know, truthfully, our talent was a little bit better in Apoca, and our opponents were maybe not as good. So to have 2 over is good, you know, and everyone knows about MJ. He's been around 900 every year. You know, he's having to play both ways now, and he's grown up a lot as a player, a lot more mature. But the thing about MJ is he's rushed for 20 touchdowns, and he's caught 7 touchdown passes. So he's averaging right there around, you know, three touchdowns a game, you know, which is pretty impressive. And just a good football player, you know, good student, good person. You don't have to worry about MJ. And then the surprise, I think, has maybe been a little bit of Amari Griffin. But again, I was saying to Gary on the way in here, I just knew watching him play at Dolphin as an 8th grader, the way he ran, I go, he's going to be special, you know, and he is. And the thing about Amari is he's not real big. You know, he probably doesn't weigh 170 pounds. But he is a tough runner. He gets north and south. He doesn't like see other color jerseys and say, well, I'll run outside. You know, he's going to freaking go up in there. And, you know, does a heck of a job. You know, he's averaged about 7.5 yards a carry on the season. MJ's averaging right around 10. So, you know, it's good to have 2 backs. And again, the guy that stirs all the thing back there is Quentin Hayes. You know, so steady. You know, hasn't been at full strength, you know, really for a while, but, you know, runs the ball well. He's got about 600 something rushing, about the same passing. You know, doesn't have the same stats, 6 TDs, 1 interception throwing it because we don't have the receivers. You know, we really don't have a true receiver on the team, you know, that's productive. You know, MJ is the guy that catches about all the passes. But then last year, you know, we had Josh. We had Jared Smith. You know, Cole Hooper was a really outstanding tight end, secret weapon. Whereas this year, we just don't have those cast of characters in the throwing game. So, you know, as an offensive coach, you got to do what you can with what you got. So that is running the ball and maybe sneaking a pass to MJ now and then.
Right.
You know, who knows what it'll be next year, you know, because pretty much everyone's back next year except Quentin Hayes. And so next year, it's like, okay, let's see. Well, if we don't have any receivers with no quarterback, we may run it every down. So that's not bad.
Expect to see Quentin a little more next week.
Can't say that to be sure.
Just depends on the.
Yeah, see how the game unfolds and what's going to help us win the game. And Quentin understands that. He's not the least bit selfish. You know, he's all about the team. And so on any given night, you don't really know what's going to be the things that's going to win the game. So we're certainly not trying to feature a person. You know, we're trying to, you know, just move the ball, keep the ball away from the other team, and win the games. Whatever it takes to do that, that's what we'll do. So.
And on defense, like you said, looking to next year, losing your line, but other than that, you're in pretty good shape.
One back, a lot of backups back too, and hopefully some young guys will step up. But, the two inside backers, John Tavius, Hooten, and Marsavius Reed, they've led us in tackles. And the two safeties are good young players. Tyson Cole's had a good year outside backer. Good to have Keandre Matthews back. He broke his collarbone before the Central game. He's back now, got to play a little bit the other night, so it's good to have him in there. So we got a lot of good young players on defense. Got to find some D linemen, no doubt about that. And don't really know. We know that Desi Thomas, who's a freshman, has been playing some. We think he's going to be a good player. But after that, it's like, who knows? You may have to move guys from other positions. Sometimes we do that, and sometimes you just got to manufacture them. But it is easier to manufacture a lineman than it is a back. I can work all I want with a guy with no ability. He's not going to be really good back. It's funny too. Sometimes coaches will say, "Would you rather have good backs or a good line?" And the coach league answer is, "Well, I want to have that line." No, because you might have a very great line, and it's like if you don't have that back there, he's still not getting yards. Whereas sometimes a good back can make a line that's not great look a little better than they are. So you got to have some skill. And one thing I will say though about that last game, the Auburn game, I thought it's the best line, our best game our offensive line has played. They really blocked well, both fundamentally with pad, height, and effort, and scheme-wise. I mean, Auburn's the best coach team we play, and they flew to the ball. They read their keys, but we blocked them. And we rushed for 360 yards on them. And the O-line played really well. There's always things we can improve on. We went there yesterday and watched 33 plays from the game, and that I wanted to go over. And even on the ones we felt like this is a good play, there were still corrections to be made, and there were some that we just got, this is just not how we do this. But I thought they played well against a good defense. So I think the offensive line is coming on. We finally have some little bit of depth there, but then maybe went away. It's like Hayden Self came back. So we're thinking, okay, well then Preston Powell went out with some stinger issues, so he had to play there. And then Caden Anderson had been playing so well for a couple games, well then he went in there and tweaked his ankle, so he's got back to limping. So like we had depth for about a game, or even going into the game. Yeah, but then that all went away pretty quick. So, but it is what it is. In high school football, I've always thought in a position group. So let's just say inside linebacker. If you've got one extra guy, you're relatively deep. Secondary, if you've got an extra safety. If you've got two starters in a position and a backup, meaning there's two positions, so you're two star, then one backup for either one, you're in good shape. But we've got some positions that we really don't even have a backup we feel confident in. And offensive line, I've always thought, if you've got 8 for 5 spots, you're in really good shape. Tackle backup, a guard backup, and a center backup. And so we're close to that there. D line, again, there's 3 spots. We'd like to have 5, but I don't know if we do. So, but again, here's the thing: whether you're 7A, whether you're 1A, whether you're in Alabama or whether you're in Alaska, every coach feels like we don't have any depth. You'll never go unless you go somewhere like maybe Thompson or St. Thomas in Florida, and they'll say, "Yeah, we've got some depth." I've heard about St. Thomas having like 40 Division I players on their team, with guys that got offers. I'm thinking, we have 22 starters, so about all the backups got offers too. But that's definitely not the case with us. So.
Well, and going into the playoff game, at least they had faced some really good teams, even though they may not have won, but to help prepare them for that spot.
Yeah, we have. We battled. We battled with Auburn. They got ahead of us and stayed there, but and in Prattville, we very much could have won that game, and then Central, we were right there at the end. So, we're 7-3, and Bill Parcells Parcells used to always say, you are what your record says you are. You know, because the coach, oh, well, you know what, we should be 8-2, or we're 3 points from being 9-1. We're 7-3. You know, it's like we are what our record says we are for whatever reason. So, you know, but again, it's I think this is the first time in about 12 years that Enterprise has been in the playoffs 3 years in a row. So that's good. You know, that's our expectation. You know, we've been holding down that 4th spot, which we don't like, but the way to do that better there is to beat a Prattville, you know, to beat the Central, to beat the Auburns. And so, you know, last year we had the 4-2 district record, but we lost out the tiebreaker thing. This year we're 3-3, so there was no tiebreaker. This year we're 4th. You know, but we did lose to good teams. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be battle tested going into Fairhope. You know, and see, you know, someone new they haven't seen us. Hopefully that'll help us out a little bit.
All right, well, Coach, appreciate it. Congratulations on this year. This year's a long way from where you started 3 years ago. And just keep moving forward. We're going to ask everybody to make sure you support the Wildcats next Friday night down in the Mobile area. And appreciate you watching the Wildcat Sports Coaches Show with Rick Darlington.
There's a place where folks still play with fire. The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged. Fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steady getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. And here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We have 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly, local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Telling all our drivers, happy Drivers Appreciation Week. We thank you for the job y'all do. We thank you. This week is all about you, but every day is about you. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we know one thing, drivers first.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the TC2 Coaches Show. This is our last segment. We've had a great year, and I'm Forrest Lee. This is Bart Snyder. How you doing, Brother Bart?
Doing great, Tree Lee.
We're two old Goshen boys. He's from the Henderson side of Little Oak side of Goshen. I'm on the Viaduct side of Goshen, right, down a dirt road. And but we've enjoyed this time here at Troy Cable. We want to thank Troy Cable for allowing us to do this.
That's right. Along with, I want to make sure we mention these sponsors and what a great job they have done. You know, a lot of people, for us, just don't understand how great it is for these high school kids to get the promotions that they're doing, and we think, like you said, Troy Cable, along with these sponsors right here, Community Bank and Trust of a Bank of Ozark, forgive me on that, Community Bank of Ozark, Wiley Sanders, Wiregrass Honda, Baker Metal, Premier Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, All-Star Collision, Bill Jackson, Town and Country, and Preston's. I mean, those people right there, if you get an opportunity to go by and visit some of them, please do, because it's great for them to promote high school athletics like they have done this year for us.
You know, there's not that many local games or this football games this Friday because a lot of people have an open date getting ready for the playoffs. But this Saturday morning, travel down to Brundage, Alabama for the Peanut Butter Festival. It's going to start around 9 o'clock. It'll be from 9 to about 4 or 5 o'clock. They got vendors, food trucks, all kind of demonstrations. At 1 o'clock, they're going to have a parade. So go to the Peanut Butter Festival in Brundage, Alabama this Saturday, October the 30th. And from 9 to about 4:30, there's I believe a 5K run in the morning. You can call downtown Brundage tomorrow. You can log on to the Peanut Butter Festival, and it can bring you phone numbers that you can call to still enter that 5K run and other events that they have. So the Peanut Butter Festival at Brundage, Alabama, this Saturday morning. And a couple of things that I have that I wanted to mention, Bart. Already in the playoffs, we know that Enterprise will travel to Fairhope. That's next Friday. Andalusia will travel. They don't know where yet. Greenville will be at home. Carroll will travel. Pike Road is going to host Hopeville. I believe that's right. Also, Strawn will host Cherokee County. St. James will host Anniston. Geneva will travel to Handley. Montgomery Academy will host Flomaton. Trinity will host Wicksburg. Ott will host Reeltown. Catholic of Montgomery will host Houston Academy. Slocum will host Dadeville in 2A. GW Long will host BB Comer. No, I'm sorry, they have to travel to BB Comer. Ayrton will host Lafayette. Lynette will host Geneva County. Luverne will host Greene County. Elba will host Ranburn. And Highland Home has to travel to Orange Beach. Brantley will host R.A. Hatch. Sampson will travel to Linden. And Kinston will host Central Hayneville. Your state championships are set for these dates. In 7A, it will be on December the 1st.
Is that a good? That is, yeah. I'm not
is
sure.
That a Wednesday?
I'm not sure, but I know it's a good day.
Yeah.
That's a real good day.
Yeah, that's when Bartholomew Snyder
and don't leave out my little brother
and Robin Wayne Snyder were born to Miss Linda Snyder and Keith Snyder, and they just had an anniversary. How many years?
They did. 59, I think. They'll be having that big 6-0 next year, so we'll all have to have some kind of celebration then.
But believe it or not, Keith Snyder is a pretty good singer. He is.
He is. He really is.
And Bart, if you listen to him, he's a pretty good singer, and I'm trying to recruit him for the choir. But anyway, the December 1st, what day is that on, Bart?
Let me take a look. But
as you look that up for us,
it would probably be on a Wednesday because most of the time that's when that game is. And
so December the 1st is a Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right. Then on Thursday, you have 1A, 3A, and 5A, those championships. And on December the 3rd, on a Friday, it'll be 2A, 4A, and 6A, and they will be held in Birmingham, I believe, at the new
facility is UAB.
UAB. So we hope we have several teams. We have several teams this area with a chance to win the state championship.
And you made mention of something a while ago. Go back up to the St. James, who they play in the first round.
Hang on just a minute.
I think you said Anniston. A lot of people don't understand.
St. James will host Anniston.
And that's a trick, okay? Because Anniston, along with St. Luke's and Leroy, had to forfeit their region ball games for playing an eligible player. With that, St. Luke's and Leroy are out of the playoffs, but Anniston went from a number 1 to a number 4.
So they'll be a strong number 4.
So when they bounce down to come down to Montgomery to play St. James and Coach Perry, they better strap it on because Anniston's a very good ball team, not your typical number 4. And look, and the other thing people don't understand, there's a lot of number 4s in that Alabama high school that will shock some number 1s. There'll be some number 3s that shock number 2s. That's what makes the AHSA playoffs different than anywhere else because there's a lot of football to be played.
You know, with that said, you know, I really hate it for St. Luke's and
I do too.
And some of the players who had no idea, it may have caught some of the coaches off guard. It's never a fun situation for schools to work that hard and for something to be the rug to be pulled out from under them. You know, that's happened to Highland Home, I believe, a couple of years ago. And it is what it is. And
it's not always.
My advice is cross your T's, dot your I's, double, triple check every person on your rooster.
You never take anything for granted. I can tell you, I know Coach Massey from down at Leroy, fine fella, super good fella, and sometimes things just happen that you overlook. And I know Coach at St. Luke's, he's a good guy as well. Had an opportunity to play both of them. Good people. I do not know who is exactly at Anniston, but I know that you don't go into it thinking that.
Right.
This is where it's going to end
You're
up.
not trying to sneak it in. It just, well, somebody out there knows something that you didn't know. But, in 7A football, right now, Hoover's number 1. They defeated Thompson last week. They upset Thompson, but they'll still probably be in it when the smoke clears one of those two teams. Enterprise is number 11. And 6A, Clay of Chalkville is number 1. And 5A, right up the road, Pike Road is number 1. And we have Greenville there in the top 15. In 4A, Madison Academy is number 1. They're up around Huntsville. St. James is number 8. In 3A, Catholic of Montgomery, and Goshen Pike County is familiar with Catholic. They're the same area, same region. Catholic is number 1. Piedmont's 2. Fife is 3. Trinity is number 7. Opp is number 9. Also getting votes, Montgomery Academy and Slocum. In 2A, Clark County is number 1. Elba is 4. Ayrton is ranked 6. GW Long is 8. Also receiving votes, Luverne, the Tigers of Luverne.
Hey, Forrest, going back to that Class 2A thing, you got Elba, Ayrton, and GW Long, 4, 6, and 8. Is that right?
Yes.
All from the same region.
That's good. That's
Several years ago, when Julius Head and Johnny Dunn were at Goshen and we was coaching, we was in there with Luverne. There was 4 teams per area at that time, and only 2 teams got to go. All 4 teams were in the top 10, and 2 of them had to stay home. And they were in the news, and the Alabama sports writers had them ranked, and all 4 of us were in the top 10, and they were all 4 really good ball teams.
Right. Well, in 1A, who's at the top?
Brantley.
Them dogs. Woo! And in the AISA, of course, these are mixed between 1, double, and AAA. Autauga is number 1. Escambia is 2. Pike Liberal Arts is 3. Also receiving votes, Crenshaw Christian Academy and Macon East. And so those are the people in the top 10 of this week's poll. But after this Friday night, Bart, the smoke will clear. We'll know who's playing who and who will travel where. And we want to wish all our teams in this listening area the best of luck. A couple other names. We want to thank Steve Kemp.
That's correct.
We want to thank Dustin Gilley and Miss Julie and all the coaches who brought their helmets that we could display. This week here in Troy, Alabama, in Brantley, in Crenshaw County, Charles Henderson, the 5A team, will travel to play the Brantley Bulldogs.
That's right.
They were supposed to play last year, but COVID interfered.
Well, you had Charles Henderson that come in, and they ended up playing Carroll was their last ball game because of COVID protocol. Had so many young men that had come in contact and had to not be in school for that period of time.
And then Brantley scheduled Andalusia for a makeup game, and then Andalusia is 5A, and that was a tough ball game for Brantley. But I imagine it's going to be a packed house in Brantley, Alabama.
That's a beautiful 1A stadium too. I would definitely get some of the best.
How's our weather looking for Friday?
It looks good. It's going to be good and cool. It's going to be real good football weather. Rain tonight. I think 90% chance of rain around midnight through early morning tomorrow, or mid-morning. So the rest of the time the weather's supposed to clear and be, slight chance of rain, but most of the time it's going to be real clear.
Well, again, this is our final show. You can watch this replay throughout the week, and we have some guests rolling in. You want to get her on that first?
Yeah, we got one that just walked in, and if she wants to come in, we'll bring the legendary coach from Goshen, Miss Amy Warwick, volleyball coach. She's going to be joining us in a few minutes, so we will go to a commercial and bring Coach Warwick on and talk about some volleyball with her.
All right, well, good. We'll be right back after these messages.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Oh, 401k, we match it up to 4%. We have a dental plan. We rolling at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. When these wheels roll, you make money. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Roll now and rock later. 4% of your retirement. We match the gross pay by 4% at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Roll now and rock later. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Sandy, you tell them.
Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
I sit up, I got it.
Welcome back to the TC2 Coaches Show. We have a special guest, Miss Amy Warwick, the head softball coach at Goshen High School and the head volleyball coach. Welcome, Miss Amy.
Yes.
Good to be here.
Congratulations on another wonderful season. It's really just tradition what she does down there. Her and her girls do an outstanding job. I've told her many times, you know, they set the bar for high school athletics at Goshen, and you know, it's great to have that and outstanding job that you do with those girls athletes out there at Goshen. So tell us a little bit about the season. And
I definitely was proud of them. It was unexpected. We had, of course, you know, COVID has you know, kind of put everything kind of in a, you know, a different spin on everything. So we're coming off of a season, last season, the season before, we only had 10 games and didn't have any tournaments, kind of put us a year behind. But they rallied and were just such, I mean, they bonded together and had such great teamwork, and I was so proud of them. When they first started, I didn't know what to expect out of them, but they shocked everybody.
And y'all won the region of the area.
We won the area.
You defeated Pike County the first match.
Pike County and
then Opp.
Then Opp, and New Brockton was also in our area.
Okay.
Yep, it's a tough area. It was.
And then we played in the first round of the playoffs. Who was the first team that you played?
We did. We played Dadeville.
Dadeville.
In regions, and we beat Dadeville, and then we went on to play Houston Academy, and probably the hardest I've ever seen them play. They beat Houston Academy in a game that was amazing. It was 33-31. So it was like went on forever. And I mean, they were completely shocked, and I was so proud of them. But then, and actually, tell you the truth, we were not that far off of every game, and went on that fourth game. That fourth game was really close too. But they just gave everything they had and just didn't quite have enough to get Houston Academy.
And that says a lot, because a lot of people don't understand. You're looking at Goshen, which I've said numerous times on here, the city population of Goshen is around 250.
That's right.
Houston Academy, inside the city limits of Dothan, which they get to bring their kids in from there, population around 100,000 or so. I mean, so quite a bit of difference on who you get to choose from.
That's right.
Amy, who are your seniors?
I had Ella Tatum. Of course, I'd had Ella since she was a baby 7th grader, you know, and then I had a new senior that transferred into me this year. Her name was Deja Harris.
Okay.
That was my only 2 seniors.
Okay.
So a lot returning next year.
A lot returning, and they
hopefully we move and change.
Hopefully we reclassify back to 2A. That's
when will
exactly
that be
right.
found? When will you find that out, Amy?
Bart probably knows more about that.
Usually, it would be, you know, into October, 1st of November, somewhere around in there. But with this new computer stuff that we have going on with Power Schools, I would not be surprised if it didn't show up like it did last year and be moved into January, February, as to when we see exactly the reclassification on that stuff in Alabama High School. But it would be nice, because like with Coach Warwick and with Coach Moore and the rest of the schools out there in Alabama High School, you want to go ahead and start getting your schedules put together right away.
Because nobody really does anything until they know exactly where we where we're going to fall. We always like to schedule your area games first, and so until I know who is in our area, it's hard to schedule.
Well, Alabama High School wants you to schedule those games first.
That's
and, and you say that because, like with Coach Warwick with volleyball, she schedules her schedule. Alabama High School tells football, and then you get your non-region games off of that. But like with Coach Warwick, they need those games scheduled ahead of time. Volleyball not as bad as you have with your outdoor sports. Softball and baseball would be your tougher sports to get.
We just want to make sure we get them in, so you want to make sure you put your area dates. Like, you don't want to play your area games first. You want to make sure you have some competition. You want to get warmed up before you play, and then also you don't want to play the last thing.
Right. You want to get those games over because you don't know what the weather's going to do in the spring sports. But like with volleyball, you still want them done because you can have hurricanes and stuff like that this time of the year that can affect travel and not being able to play certain games.
Wayne, you played 10 matches last year. What was the total number of matches and tournaments that you played this year? How many tournaments do you remember?
I really don't know. Our maximum amount of games we could play is 18, and we played 18 games. We played 4 tournaments.
Okay.
Some of those tournaments we just went the minimum amount, like 3 games. So we did go further in the Enterprise tournament, and we played. I think we ended up playing 4 or 5 games in the Enterprise, and we played 4 games in the Goshen tournament.
That's
So
the Volleyball.
Volleyball. So we ended up with some games. It was, when you have a small town and girls that, like you said, that don't always play club volleyball, which we don't. It gives them a lot of playing time and just repetition, and that's what you want. That's what you're missing.
Who assisted you in volleyball? Did you have an assistant?
Raven Crenshaw.
Okay.
She is a special. She's a kindergarten teacher at the elementary school. She did fabulous. One of the first times, in a while that I've had someone that would come in that was really, that was, I could count on, coming in and stay. I think she wants to continue. You want to try to teach people that are going to continue to be there, and I think Raven will continue to be there. So
we'll get some dads to go to the elementary school and dig in some poles and put
I had great.
nets.
Speaking of that, I can't tell y'all the parent support I had this year. I don't even start naming, but I'm just telling you, the dads after every game, the dads and the moms would already have the gym cleaned up and already have the trash taken out. I mean, and I can't brag on my parents enough. I mean, tournaments, you can't have asked for better parent support than I had this year.
Well, that's as a physical educator.
that was.
You walk. Hey, it's over. It's clean.
Yeah.
That was fabulous.
But was volleyball a sport for Charles Henderson when you were a student?
No, I did not have. There was only basketball at Charles Henderson.
And when softball came,
that was a year later. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
That's right. So I didn't have anything to choose from but basketball.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I am a fan of the Waller family, the Walker family, the Hurley family.
Great
we
people.
Appreciate it.
Great people. There's no doubt, and that's. I'm extremely partial, but I mean, I think Goshen is full of that.
Yep.
I mean, great people. I really do.
Goshen's a great school, no doubt. It's got that family atmosphere.
I have to go back, and you've said it around you, but Mike Amos, Mike, if you're watching, he's always made a comment that it's just a home feeling environment when you come there. It's just different.
I got one question. How did you meet that Brantley boy?
Well, she got Jeffrey. All the Brantley guys, she couldn't. Jeffrey, I hope you're watching, son. You did a good job, a real good job.
Yeah,
you should be a car
on a
salesman.
blind date. My mom set me up.
She had to be blind. She had to be blind.
And now I have to hear about Brantley because I love Brantley. I have a nephew that is a senior at Brantley, and I can't say enough about their program. So,
and look, I have to say, Jeffrey gives a hard time.
Walt Warwick.
That's right.
Well, good luck to the dogs. And,
that's right.
Well, and Trojans, whoever. I hope they tie. Going 5 overtimes, Coach. Let's call it.
Y'all do like they did in the college football. I still ain't understood that playoff system yet. I mean,
Walt Johnson. My bad.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I know you should have corrected me.
My
bad, Walt.
But, Coach, thank you for taking the time to come in, and we
appreciate
hope that
y'all
we're going to
having
have
me.
some things a little different on our show next year.
Do you
Love
like
peanut butter.
Hey, I'm going to give her this jar of peanut
All
butter.
right.
This is compliments of the Peanut Butter Festival that will be this Saturday in Brundage, Alabama.
Okay.
And it was made expressly for the Peanut Butter Festival by Golden Boy Foods, Troy, Alabama.
Well, that's great. Thank you.
There you go. We'll be back after these messages.
Your Wiregrass Honda dealers, Sam Boswell Honda at Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan,
are the place to get your certified pre-owned Honda.
the only kind of Honda that looks like new, drives like new, but doesn't have a new car price.
Certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
A 182-point inspection and a Carfax.
Now is a great time to upgrade to a certified pre-owned Honda.
Come see us today at your Wiregrass Honda dealers. Your Wiregrass Honda dealers, Sam Boswell Honda at Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan,
are the place to get your certified pre-owned Honda.
the only kind of Honda that looks like new, drives like new, but doesn't have a new car price.
Certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
A 182-point inspection and a Carfax.
Now is a great time to upgrade to a certified pre-owned Honda.
Come see us today at your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
If you have $99, the deal is done at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Pick out any pre-owned vehicle on our lot and pay just $99 down. Truckloads of vehicles are arriving daily. Put $99 down and drive home any vehicle you want. Prices as low as $29.95. Over 20 price $10,000 and less. Can't beat it. $99 down and the deal is done at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Troy. Or shop us online anytime at premiertroy.com.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
Welcome back to the TC2 Coaches Show. It's Charles Henderson and their head coach, Quinn Hambright. Thank you for coming, Coach. And
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
we have a big game this Friday.
But
But let's talk
congratulations
about
first.
the win last
That's
week.
right.
42-21.
Yeah, it's we played extremely hard. Friday, man, I was proud of those. That first play with Jawan Boyd, I think it was like 71 yards in the air. He just went over the top and just got it, man. Man, he has it. I mean,
sophomore.
Yeah, sophomore. He has it.
A lot of sophomores on this Charles Henderson.
Yeah, a lot of
sophomore quarterback Adams.
Yep.
Complete to
Jawan Boyd again.
Boyd,
So that,
he's loose.
Yeah, that connection has been
the deuce.
Yeah, the deuce is loose. Look, like it's back in the day.
Back in the day.
And that's number 4. Is that?
Yeah, that's Zach Coleman right there. This right here is an interception by Cody Youngblood. I mean, there's a picture, a still shot of him in the air. I mean, and his entire upper half was over the kid's head.
Was that Joey Meredith? You think that took that photo? Or Dan Smith?
It was one of them. Yeah.
Who chased that guy?
Yeah, that was good. Will Templeton actually is pretty doggone fast. He just doesn't use it like he should every time, but no, he's pretty
15,
fast.
Yeah.
And Will is a junior this year?
Yeah, Will's a junior. Yeah, Will's a junior. He does.
You got some good kids coming back.
Yeah, Will, and he's smart. He's the brain of the operation, you know. And having him and Damian out there is a good, combination. Right here, Jawan reverses back upfield. Once again, almost breaks it, but number 8 had a pretty good angle on him right there.
That angle, people understand, can definitely
can definitely help you out. Definitely help you out and stop a touchdown. Right here, this is a goal ball to Jawan. We knew we can attack his leverage based off his stance, and that's that's one thing that coaches can see.
That's right.
And that wasn't even a part of the script.
Right.
It was just one of the things. Coach, look at his stance. Look, he inside. He's tired. Let's go at him. Right here, we just coming upfield. Jackson does an excellent job of setting the edge, making that tackle. Right here, Pooty, that's what we call him. Corey Robinson come up with the hit. Ben Dunn comes up with a sack.
What do you call Ben?
Big Ben.
Big Ben.
I call him when he played basketball. I call him Bill Lambier. Yeah. Because
Bill Lambier.
Yeah, Bill Lambier.
He's gonna get his fouls in.
Right, he's gonna get them in. But yeah, Jawan on the punt return. I mean, he's so smooth with the ball in his hand. He breaks it. But lucky for us, we didn't get a call for any holding or blocking the backs right there.
Y'all got all those out last week. The week before.
Oh my God, yes we did. And Jawan for another one, interception for a touchdown.
He's gonna stop.
Yeah, stop. Get upfield, reverse back upfield.
Who's that running down the sideline with? Is that you? Is that
No,
you?
that's one of my coaches,
Okay.
man. Yeah, he was very into it. Yeah, he was excited about that. Cody on the fade ball right here. It was a good ball by Parker. He put it on where Cody can catch it right there. A big hit by by number 8, Damian Hart. He does an exceptional job for us. Right here, it was 3rd and long. We called it outside zone because we was blitzing inside, and Zach almost breaks it. You know, I told him, man, you're close to just breaking them. You just got to keep running your feet. This is the freshman.
Sophomore?
Yeah, and this is our freshman running back right here.
Oh, okay.
Antonio Frazier. So,
Coach, did you bring a couple of 8th graders up?
I did. I brought 2 of them up. Chris and little Burden. They call Burden. What's his nickname? I forgot his nickname or something. But anyway, both of them, the big running back that the 8th graders had.
Well, Coach, I don't Facebook, but my wife does, and I get an opportunity now and then to scroll through. And nothing has made me no happier than to see the comments that I've seen over the last week by different parents realizing what I already knew, the kind of person that they had leading this program. And I'm excited about Charles Henderson football. I really am. I'm excited about the leader. As a matter of fact, Neil Armstrong called me whenever you were hired and said, tell me about him. I said, you got a winner. I said, I had no clue that Quinn Hambright was going to apply for this job. And I said, y'all don't understand the blessing that you got. I said, because I watched that man go on a field with Central Haynesville, which is loaded with athletes, and begin to turn that program, in which you said they're in the playoffs. But the most impressive thing to me, I still see it, is you went to every group before the game. Your offensive linemen, your running backs, your receivers, and your quarterbacks. You helped them all, and you took time to kneel and pray.
Oh, yeah, every single one of them.
Yeah,
and
they play.
When you put that man first, good things going to come.
Oh, yeah, great things going to come.
Great things going to come.
I love Brantley. I love Charles Henderson. Love Goshen. Love a lot of schools. But I think it continues Friday night.
Yeah.
I think
I can tell you that Brantley's got a good program. I don't know if you've ever been to their stadium, but for a 1A school, it is a beautiful setting. It is big. I mean, they got a big set of bleachers right there, and it will be packed on the Brantley side.
I can bank on that.
It's like the match is lit.
Yeah.
But when that fat lighter,
it's hot.
I think it's going. I think there's going to be some good things for the orange and blue Friday night. When they roll into Crenshaw County, go early, get you some Chicken Shack chicken, and then get there early. And I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be good. But still got tomorrow.
Oh yeah, still got tomorrow. Yeah, still got tomorrow. You know, we I've been preaching to those seniors. You know, you start your legacy right now. You know, your legacy doesn't have to be your actual record. You know, when you talk to your grandkids. When you talk to your grandkids and they say, you know, Granddad, what was your record your senior year? You know, your response can be, you know, I was this class that started the 30-0 run, the 40-0 run. You know, I was the class that started whatever.
Coach, they're chill bombs.
Yeah,
they are. I tell you.
And that's the mentality that the Jackson Wests up to where the Seth Scotts, like all of those kids that have been in this program for 4 years, that stuck it out, that didn't leave, you know, that really. That bleed orange and blue, you know. For me, you know, this last game is strictly for them.
That's right.
I wanted their legacy to be something special, and I
agree.
You know, after the day,
wholeheartedly.
And after the day, you know, we had an up and down practice today, you know, but you know, just looking in their eyes, you know, after practice, you know, I'm confident in their abilities and you know the game plan, and you know, the Bulldogs, man, they're tough.
They are.
They're tough.
Very well coached.
They're very well coached. They are sound at almost actually at every position. You know, even the quarterback, the 9th grader that they have now, I mean, he can spin it.
Yeah.
I mean, he can throw the ball, you know, 50 yards in the air. He's small, but I can tell he has the heart of a lion because he started at receiver earlier in the year. And up front, you know, they're stopped to be a 1A school.
Well, I'll tell you this, you know, a lot of people don't understand, but I had a FCA guy from Troy University tell me a while back that the difference in a program is what they expect. Brantley doesn't go into a ball game expecting to do but one thing, and that's to win. They don't know anything about losing, and they don't like it. if they were. So, you know, they're 8-0 for a reason. They're a good ball team.
Yeah.
And
That's
it doesn't matter to
mentality.
them who they play. It's like the Pike County back in the 80s and 90s. You know, you had to play 5, 6A schools, but they won.
Even in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
You know, when I played against Pike County, when my 10th grade year, they beat us 82-0.
Yeah.
You know, when I was in Central Haynesville, and you know, it's the expectation to win, and losing never crosses, you know, their mind. That's why I've been preaching to these guys. Don't get caught up in that 1A stuff.
That's
This team is they're a winning team. They're a winning program. They have a winning mentality. They have a championship mentality, and they have the guys to back it up.
That's right.
You know, and that combination is pretty deadly.
Well, you know, one thing when you look back, the dust that I know you got from one coach, Mike Turk in Huntington.
Oh yeah.
And his philosophy and the way he carries himself, it's I am third. Same as Quinn. His Lord is one. His friends and his family is 2.
Yep.
And he's third. So whatever we do, if we're a truck driver, if we run the milk route, work at Walmart, we coach, we teach, whatever subject, whatever, if we can live by the Lord is first, our family and friends are second, and ourselves is third. That's Gail Sayers, Brian Piccolo, I am third, Brian's song.
Oh yeah.
And that's where I read it. I learned that lesson on a Friday afternoon when Coach Whitey Whitman was the head coach, and he was a Christian man.
Yeah.
And that was one of the Gideon story. A small group defeated a tremendous army, and it's the 11 on the field.
Yep.
You be better than that 11.
Yeah,
That's right.
we versus me. We versus me mentality. And you know, mine is that those 3. You know, I live by. You know, it's in the professional realm for me is God, family, football. You know, you God above all, and when He's the centerpiece of everything that you have, you can kind of feed off of the Spirit, the Holy Spirit that dwells within you, and that trickles down to your family.
Dang right
it trickles down to your friends. It trickles down to those football players, and when it dwells in you, when He dwells in you, you know, people see it outwardly, and nobody has to tell. I don't have to tell anybody that I'm a Christian man.
Right.
You know, they should be able to
see it. I mean, I did. I saw it
so.
that night right then. I knew right then what we were facing. I told Michael Wilcox, and I said, it's a great man on that end right there. I'd hire him in a heartbeat.
You know, and too, Coach, I know it's more than football because you, as we all know, that when they leave the football field or when it's after school and they're not involved in basketball, another sport, there are so many things from the time they get home until they come back to the campus that they have to face as young men and young women, students of every school. It's a different path for everybody and what they are exposed to, and it's like you are a mentor, a father figure, a friend, a sounding board, an advice giver, and that's the joy of coaching and teaching.
It is.
But when you can teach and coach, that's you get to really know the kids and can really
you really
put them in the right
learn those kids. Like Coach Ward was here. I know how she teaches. She's hard nosed, just like you are, just like Forrest was, just like I was.
Oh, I still am.
But we put that faith first. Well, we don't coach no more. Archery, that's right. But you know, that's first.
Yeah.
And you know, the sad that our world says, you know, we're not supposed to teach it, preach it, but we can live it, and that's what we do. And therefore, you can teach it and preach it by the way you live it. Right. They know, and a kid knows what is for real, and they know what is fake.
They can see through
they
it, man.
know in a heartbeat, and that's what I've loved about this last week. So many different people putting on those Facebook things that, you know, they were so thankful that their son has gotten to be coached by you, and I like saying I told you so.
Yeah, that's that's the beauty of it all, man. When people see the hard work and dedication. And when kids feel the love, it's not about just talking it. It's about doing it. You know, I just started a tradition, and I hope that continues when I'm long gone. You know, probably not because coaches have their own tradition. We walk the field. We pretty much bless the field from end zone to end zone, and we meet at the 50-yard line, whether we're home or away. You know, some away teams probably don't want you at the 50 around there, but that's what we do. And it's a lot of people have taken pictures of it, a part of their profile, but you know, that's our time, just team time where we, you know, just digress within ourselves and just look. This we here for one reason, you know. And after that, we hold hands, we pray, we get down at the 50-yard line, and we get a break. We go in and we get dressed, and that's every game. That's what I'm going to do, you know, because you know, me being the head coach now of a bigger program, that's my way of getting everybody at one time to pray. You know, when I was at Central Hampton, we were so small, I can go to each individual group to do it now. But
well, now you got coaches that are in that's what people don't understand. When you're at a small school like Central, Goshen, Brantley, Holland, sometimes you don't have all those coaches, and that's what truly amazed me. Now, you got some good ones. Coach Coleman over there, I still talk to him. And, you know, they got some great guys over there, and it's, you know, that just struck me that day, that night, those nights, and knowing who you are. I mean, that's what you live for, you know. And you know, a lot of people, you know, a head coach ain't supposed to be the friend. Well, you're not really the friend, but you are their family. You are their father, and
it's family.
It's family, and that's what you do. You know, and you lead.
Was your family doing well?
They are. They, my wife. You know, we're doing a few renovations in the bathroom and stuff. So, you know, I hadn't been able to go to Montgomery to actually handle the stuff, but she's been doing. She's about tired of me now. But yeah, it's we're not used to, you know, not having a game on my birthday week. So this is it's not going to take any adjusting.
So when's your birthday?
November 7th. November 7th. So I always have a game.
Okay.
During that time,
so you have that time.
Yeah. So now it's like it's downtime.
Man, now you think about that. This man, brings up that Leroy ball game in 2017. I turned 50 that day. Oh man! And all the fall. If we'd have won that game, what a 50th birthday present that would have been. That would have been it was great anyway, though. I couldn't ask for.
How many? I'm sorry. How many seniors do we have, Coach?
11. Okay. We have 11 seniors. Out of that 11, though, I only have 4 of them that start. The rest of them, they're great kids, you know. My motto, a lot of people, like I said, may or may not agree, but if I got a senior, now if he's a 4 year guy that's worked hard, of course, he's gonna take reign over that younger guy. But you know, if he's a kid that, you know, same 9th grade senior, that, you know, that 9th grade is a little bit better, I'm gonna probably play that 9th grade a little bit more, simply because I have more years with him and more experience. But
I agree.
That senior, you know, he's going to get his fair share because he's earned it. But that 9th grader, that I see that potential. You know, you have 4 years to be better than this kid that just came here. So,
how's that big old grizzly bear freshman you got? Is he getting better?
He's getting better. Like I said, he's out. You know, he's out for the rest of the year. But
what's his name again?
Zion Grady.
Zion.
Yeah, I'll brag by him every time I get a chance. But the kid is special. I've seen it. I've seen it in Mac Wilson. I've seen it in Sean Deion Hamilton. I've seen it in Marlon Davidson. All of those were draft picks in the NFL. Marlon was a 2nd-round draft pick 2 years ago to the Atlanta Falcons. And he's from brain to abilities. You know, he has it. He really does. I just hate that he couldn't, you know, he missed 3 games and had 8 sacks. Yeah, that's pretty good.
He's got some potential. No, you can see how he carries himself on Friday nights. It's a pleasure to watch. I'll tell you that. If he continues to do and follow your leadership, no telling where that young man will be.
Yeah, he's going to be a good kid.
You know, when we say this region, it's pretty loaded. Do you feel like Pike Road?
I think Pike County must have done something. When I say that, Troy City and Pike County and Goshen, we must have done something at the Alabama High School to pick them off. I mean,
because we're
great day.
It's a gauntlet, but they have potential. You know, they have a lot of athletes in Pike Road. They have the potential to go all the way for sure.
Same thing with Catholic.
Yep, Catholic has
Anything
potential.
Catholic, it could be Trinity.
Yeah. Yeah,
Trinity.
Trinity.
Something happens to Catholic to stumble. Trinity ain't got a bad ball team.
Yeah, all three. Look, all the Huntington guys. Catholic head coach was my Mike linebacker when I was at Huntington. Granger Shook.
Shook, great guy.
It's a Turk guy.
Yeah.
So,
his dad and I are fraternity brothers.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shook is a Turk guy, so he's a great guy. So we
good guy.
It's
Coach, you played Catholic, Greenville, Early County, Andalusia, Williamson, Pike Road. Carroll, they're all in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Williamson is in the playoffs.
Every single one of those teams are in the playoffs. The only teams that aren't in the playoffs is us and the rest of the region that's not. So that's Headland, us, and Rehoboth. That's the only team.
And Brantley's going to be in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Brantley's number 1 in 1A. They're top 5 in the state.
Yeah.
And you played 2 number 1 teams, Catholic and.
That's right, Pike. Brantley. My bad, Brantley.
What 3? Yeah.
3 actually. Yeah. Pike Road, Catholic, and Brantley. There's 3 number 1 teams in their respective areas. But Brantley, they're top 5 in scoring in the state.
Yeah.
The top 10 in defensive scoring, from 1 through 7A. So, they're a tough team.
They are a very tough team.
Well, Coach, we're going to let you get back to the house, but we certainly want to thank you for coming on the show this year. And after we go to break, Mark's got a little information for you.
Yeah.
Okay. But we certainly want to. We hope you have a good day at practice tomorrow. Good day at school, and good luck against the Brantley Bulldogs this Friday night. The ball game will be in Brantley. Kickoff's at 7. Go to gofan.com to get you a ticket. Do we know who televised this week?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. But go to the game.
Yeah, it's going to be packed.
You could probably get you a nice chair, sit on the edge of the fence, but it's probably going to be packed about 6 rows deep. It's going to be a packed ball game. A great place to play, and it's just right down the road. But thank you again, Coach.
Yes, sir.
And say hello to your wife
sir.
and little
Best
girls.
Luck to them girls.
Thank you all so much for this year, man.
And on behalf of Bart and myself, I want to thank Coach Quinn Hambright again for joining us on this year's show. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in just a few minutes with our next guest.
Serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
There's a place where folks still play with fire. The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged. Fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dinner plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Check out what Baker Metal Works and Dixie Supply customers are saying. The best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metal Works and Dixie Supply. Baker Metal Works and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
There's a place where folks still play with fire. The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged. Fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steadily getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. Here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We have 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast. Think friendly. Think Troy Cable.
Telling all our drivers, happy Drivers Appreciation.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Oh, 401k, we match it up to 4%. We have a dental plan. We rolling at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. When these wheels roll, you make money. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Roll now and rock later. 4% of your retirement. We match the gross pay by 4% at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Roll now and rock later. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Sandy, you tell them.
Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Your Wiregrass Honda dealers, Sam Boswell Honda at Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan,
are the place to get your certified pre-owned Honda.
The only kind of Honda that looks like new, drives like new, but doesn't have a new car price.
Certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty,
a 182-point inspection, and a Carfax.
Now is a great time to upgrade to a certified pre-owned Honda.
Come see us today at your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
If you have $99, the deal is done at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Pick out any pre-owned vehicle on our lot and pay just $99 down. Truckloads of vehicles are arriving daily. Put $99 down and drive home any vehicle you want. Prices as low as $29.95. Over 20 price $10,000 and less. Can't beat it. $99 down and the deal is done at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Troy. Or shop us online anytime at premiertroy.com.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs. Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
There's a place where folks still play with fire. The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged. Fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here, in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the TC2 Coaches Show. We're hoping to get Coach Mario White from Pike Liberal Arts to come on the show. Should be here any moment.
He is. As actually we Coach Moore with Goshen. Goshen is off this week, and so we got a little time in between here. Coach Ward come in a little early and gave her that opportunity to promote her volleyball and the girls' athletic program at Goshen. And I tell you, we are truly blessed in this county with the coaches that we've got right here, and in the region and we're at. I mean, this is some great individuals that we have coaching our young people.
Yeah, we just had Charles Henderson on the show, and I was going to mention, they're playing in Brantley this Friday night.
Correct.
Brantley's 8-0, but these are the teams that they beat in the scores. They beat Kinston 34-0. They won a forfeit game 1-0 over McKenzie. Pleasant Home was defeated by Brantley 53-0. They defeated Highland Home 42-20. Sampson, they defeated Sampson 46-18. Georgiana 46-0. Red Level, they defeated them 46-6, and then they beat Florella 54-24, and I believe they beat RC Hatch. No, that's who they opened up.
Yeah, they
opened up the playoffs
round of
against RC Hatch at home. But anyway, we've got some fabulous coaches that we've had on the show.
That's right.
And Coach Quinn Hambright is at Charles Henderson.
Super good guy.
And then Don Moore is in his first year at Goshen.
Coach Mario White, second year out at Pike Lib.
And then we have Roland Jones from Brantley.
He is a Brantley guy, graduate from Brantley. Along like Will Pouncer, you got Fred Holland. Mm-hmm. These people are home folks. And speaking of one of them, there comes Coach Mario White right now.
Coach, just ease on up. We can just ease on up. Yeah, because we just come off commercial.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Coach Mario White, the head coach of the Pike Liberal Arts Patriots.
The Class 3A Area Region 1 champion. Congratulations, Coach. Well, you got that in fashion. I mean, I think you made a statement Friday night with that group right there.
Well, I don't really think it was a statement. It was just of how we prepared all week long. Our coaching staff had a great plan. The kids had a great week of preparation. They worked out hard. They practiced hard, and we were prepared. And we just played really, really hard. We competed every single place. So we really don't look at no statement games. It's kind of how we want to look every weekend, week in and week out. So we're proud of the outcome, but like I told them today, you remember for November. So,
that's right.
So now we're in the dog days, and hopefully we can continue to do what we do.
Well, Coach, who were some of the players on offense and defense that and special teams that played well for the Patriots?
Well, offensively, it started up front like always. You can have all the weapons you want, but if you didn't win in the trenches, you're probably gonna lose the football game. Our offensive line played great. Connor Jones led us. T.T. Williams, Keith Williams, as you probably know him on the roster. He played a great game. Bubba Dean was outstanding. Matter of fact, our offensive line was the player of the games for that game. But Casey Eubank did what he always does. Cam had great plays. Zakevian ran the ball really, really hard. And, Ian Foster was special. That's one of the deals that I was pretty proud of. Notre Dame was there. Georgia was there. Florida was there. Auburn was there. Jackson was there. So our kids had a chance to play in front of some really big scouts and really big schools. So a lot of them acquitted themselves well that night.
Coach, what's Bubba? Is that his Y'all call him Bubba? You call him
John Dean.
John Dean.
Yeah, Bubba.
James Dean. John.
But you make a comment right there, Coach. That's so true about these young men, and you benefit from others sometime. And having the kid from Glenwood there, and all those recruits, that gave your team, your guys, an opportunity to establish a name for themselves and for Pike Lib. I mean, now those guys go back across the country and start talking about how well they played and what they established that night.
Well, it's one thing my dad always taught me growing up. When I actually left a public school and went to TA, that's one of the things I yelled and kicked and screamed about was going to private school. And one thing my dad always told me, and still reigns true today, if you can play, they'll find you. I mean, that's
right.
Bottom line. You can play football, baseball, basketball, they will find you. This is nothing new to us. We were blessed last year. We had 21 total male seniors that was athletes, and 17 of them had opportunity to go on and play ball at a high level. So that's just a testament to the work you put in and the work our staff put in behind the scenes, you know. But in order to get those things to go for you, you got to do things right. That's on and off the field. So we talk about that all the time. We want complete athletes, not just guys that show up on Friday nights or show up on the baseball field, on the court, and just perform. So it's a testament to their parents. It's a testament to the school. It's a testament to the education they receive. It's a testament to the work that they put in. So we've been fortunate and blessed for that. But I think Ian Foster and Zakevian Pennington, as well as Connor Jones, who's already getting looks from SEC schools, really put themselves in a great position.
That's good to hear.
Some of them, you know, walking the halls, we've got some big linemen. It's like, good night. I'd hate to know I had to feed some of them folks. And but you know, defensively, Coach, you know, some of the stalwarts that we had this Friday. I think you mainly mentioned the offense, but you may have mixed in some defensive players. But
well, once again, that started up front. Frankie Jeffcoat has just been out of his mind the last 4 or 5 weeks. You just can't block him.
Double nickel.
Yeah, double nickel. But you can't block him at all. And plus, he's a great leader for our guys. And TT is beating heads up in the middle, and Jamarion Fuller as well. And Gavin had a big game as well. Cameron Baker's been great at linebacker. Robert Williams been great at linebacker. And we was able to take Ian and put him on AJ man on man. They had some epic battles the other night, you know. It's almost like they was looking at each other in the face like that evil twin. Like I told the guy from Georgia, I said, you know, they got the red and blue Spider-Man. We got the all-black Spider-Man. So that's Ian Foster. You know, he looked amazing on Friday night. So he kind of took that away from him. And like I said, our box, man, they was amazing. They were really physical. They were really fast to the ball. They trusted the assignment. Mike did a great job, and Griff did a great job of putting them in position to succeed. And another guy that really stepped up was our 9th grader. We call him the Black Cat. You know, that's Nemo. That's Daquan Williams. I mean, that kid he's can't miss. I mean,
he's special.
Yes, he is. He's fast. He's big. He's strong. I mean, his first step is amazing. So, I mean, everybody wanted to know after that game, who was that? Who was that? So, expect special and big things from him.
He's one of our puppies.
Yeah.
He's a 9th grader, right?
He's a 9th grader.
And his twin brother.
That's what you said.
Nemo and
Bubba.
He is.
Okay. Well, Coach, Monroe comes to town, and they're 3-6. I believe it's correct. Their head coach is Mitchell Tuberville. They're in AAA, but they're Region 2. They have lost to Sparta 30-20. They lost to Bessemer 26-8. They defeated Morgan, I believe, 12-9. They defeated Wilcox 26-21. They lost to Macon East 49-7. They lost to Glenwood 21-14. They defeated Fort Dale 34-20. They lost to Clark Prep 41-20, and they lost to Tuscaloosa 42-0. So, Coach, what about Monroe? Typically, they have big linemen. I've seen them play in the past, but what do you expect, from Monroe?
I mean, they're a basic wing T team. Coach Tuberville, he does a great job. And one thing they're going to be strong. They're going to be disciplined. They're going to play assignment football. They're going to try to run it at you. You know, they still have some big linemen. They actually have 1 or 2 that look just like our Bubba Dean, 6'5", 6'6" guys. So but we got to be physical. We got to play our assignment and our keys. We got to prepare for them just like we prepared for Glenwood, like we're facing the Ravens. Monroe's a school that's had our number for a long time, so it means a lot to the community of Pike Live. It'll be a senior night, so we got to be ready to play some football.
Coach, they're the volunteers. How many seniors again do we have that'll be graduating?
We have 12 boys, and we have 7 water girls.
Okay, that's a lot of seniors.
Yeah, it is.
Now
we had 21 last year. So.
Well, it will be played Friday night in Troy. Kickoffs at 7, and being senior night, I expect a big crowd. I think the weather's supposed to be out of here by then.
Yeah.
And Coach, any special group? Of course, we've mentioned the cheerleaders in the past, but is there something in the day that's behind the scenes as far as taking care of the boys and the girls that people are doing that you'd like to mention? Anybody special or
that you might have left out over the year? Because you've done a great job, I'll tell you that, of making sure you promote everybody out there. I don't know of anybody you could have left off.
Who's your chain gang? Do we know?
Our chain
Who's
gang
your chain gang?
is Scott Ross and Mr. Hickson. Them guys, they out there. Mr. Hickson, he goes to all the games. That's Rush Dad, of course. And Scott Ross is our new Booster Club president, and he has a lot on his plate right now. They got thrown on him. He does a great job. But Donna Copeland also, Miss Donna, she yell at me a lot. I can hear on Friday nights telling me how bad of a job I'm doing too. But during the week, man, if it wasn't for Miss Donna, like all the coolers and stuff, getting ready and getting everything lined up, she does a great job of doing that. And also, when I'm kind of hard on the boys, she's a good one to put her arm around them and tell them everything's going to be okay. So it'd be hard to do anything without her and Chad. That's her husband.
Yeah.
Chad had a big hand in bringing me down here as well. So, my first ever relationship with Pike Liberal Arts was actually Max Copeland. So I was coaching baseball, and Max and I was pretty close. And that was my first real connection to Pike Liberal Arts. So I hold that family, dear and true to our heart.
Good people.
Do a favor to Miss Copeland. Sorry, I got to say it. Get some of your country boys that aren't playing football tomorrow or Friday, and get her to pull her car around back and hook up a water hose and get some of them country boys to wash your car. I pulled up. I stopped by her. I stopped. There's a baseball field in the parking lot. I guess it belonged to Drew Nelson. I said, "Why is this baseball just sitting here in the middle of the driveway?" I mean, it was in the driveway. He said, "Well, he probably picked his book bag and it fell out of his book bag or something, so I got it in the truck." And I looked at her car. I said, "Y'all must live on a dirt road." She said, "We just live out of this thing." Treat her to something.
Yes, sir.
Something special. And but there was something you said that rang a bell, and I'm trying to think what it was, but it's slipping me right now. But the tomorrow night, Friday night, if you don't get there early, you may have to park at Walmart and walk up the hill, because it's going to be jam-packed. I think I'm going to have somebody sit at one driveway and the other. $5 parking, $5 parking.
And I know you don't look ahead, but you got Clark Prep, first round of playoffs, that's right?
Yes, sir.
And that'll be at home as well.
Yes,
we
sir.
won't be here next week, so we want to make sure we build that up. And congratulations, Coach, on another great and successful season.
Thank you.
And we hope you have a great day at practice tomorrow. And it's I'm new. I'm the new kid on the block. I teach a couple of the students. I teach Crash and Menifee, Davis Menifee, and I've got a couple of cheerleaders. I want to mention Carol and Emma, and and some of the older kids I really don't know a whole lot, but it's been a pleasure to be around the campus and see your men that are doing a fabulous job off the field in the classroom, and then what they're doing with the younger kids. I think there's a Halloween thing with the seniors.
Trunk or treat.
Trunk or treat, and your players will be opening up the doors, and cheerleaders will be opening up the doors Friday morning, and it's just a special thing to see that. And I want to, again, on behalf of Bart and myself, want to thank you for coming. We want to thank Troy Cable and for all they've done. And ladies and gentlemen, Bart, anything you want to close out with?
No, I'll just congratulate him again. And I'm going to rub it in. I did tell you, and he'll admit it too. I told you those three guys were special.
Yeah, he did.
Cam Baker, Connor Jones, and Gabo. Those are three great kids, and said it's going to make your program better. And with your guidance and those guys, I'm so proud for all of you, Coach. Congratulations.
Coach, if you need anybody to help straighten out Robin Snyder,
it might better get Forrest.
Anyway, well, listen, we'll be right back with our next guest. We want to thank Coach White for being on this year, and best of luck to the Patriots this Friday night as they host the Monroe Volunteers. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock, and then, of course, next week when the playoffs start, we hope everything goes well for the Patriots. They'll open up with Clark Prep at home next Friday. But let's whoop the Volunteers of Monroe this Friday. We'll be back after these messages.
Customers are saying the best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metal Works and Dixie Supply. Baker Metal Works and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
There's a place where folks still play with fire. The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged. Fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steadily getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. Here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have a 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast. Think friendly. Think Troy Cable.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Oh, 401k, we match it up to 4%. We have a dental plan. We rolling at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. When these wheels roll, you make money. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Roll now and rock later. 4% of your retirement. We match the gross pay by 4% at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Roll now and rock later. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Sandy, you tell them.
Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Your Wiregrass Honda dealers, Sam Boswell Honda at Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan,
are the place to get your certified pre-owned Honda.
The only kind of Honda that looks like new, drives like new, but doesn't have a new car price.
Certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty,
a 182-point inspection, and a Carfax.
Now is a great time to upgrade to a certified pre-owned Honda.
Come see us today at your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
If you have $99, the deal is done at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Pick out any pre-owned vehicle on our lot and pay just $99 down. Truckloads of vehicles are arriving daily. Put $99 down and drive home any vehicle you want. Prices as low as $29.95. Over 20 priced $10,000 and less. Can't beat it. $99 down and the deal is done at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Troy. Or shop us online anytime at premiertroy.com.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs. Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
There's a place where folks still play with fire. The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged. Fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Check out what Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply customers are saying. The best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply. Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
There's a place where folks still play with fire. The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged. Fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steadily getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. And here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We have 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast. Think friendly. Think Troy Cable.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Oh, 401k, we match it up to 4%. We have a dental plan. We rolling at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. When these wheels roll, you make money. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Roll now and rock later. 4% of your retirement. We match the gross pay by 4% at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Roll now and rock later. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Sandy, you tell them.
Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Your Wiregrass Honda dealers, Sam Boswell Honda and Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan,
are the place to get your certified pre-owned Honda.
The only kind of Honda that looks like new, drives like new, but doesn't have a new car price.
Certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty,
a 182-point inspection, and a Carfax.
Now is a great time to upgrade to a certified pre-owned Honda.
Come see us today at your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
If you have $99, the deal is done at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Pick out any pre-owned vehicle on our lot and pay just $99 down. Truckloads of vehicles are arriving daily. Put $99 down and drive home any vehicle you want. Prices as low as $29.95. Over 20 price $10,000 and less. Can't beat it. $99 down and the deal is done at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Troy. Or shop us online anytime at premiertroy.com.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs. Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
There's a place where folks still play with fire. The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged. Fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You to be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Check out what Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply customers are saying. The best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metal Works and Dixie Supply. Baker Metal Works and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
There's a place where folks still play with fire. The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged. Fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steadily getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. Here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We have 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Oh, 401k, we match it up to 4%. We have a dental plan. We rolling at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. When these wheels roll, you make money. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Roll now and rock later. 4% of your retirement. We match the gross pay by 4% at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Roll now and rock later. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Sandy, you tell them.
Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Your Wiregrass Honda dealers, Sam Boswell Honda at Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan,
are the place to get your certified pre-owned Honda.
The only kind of Honda that looks like new, drives like new, but doesn't have a new car price.
Certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty,
a 182-point inspection, and a Carfax.
Now is a great time to upgrade to a certified pre-owned Honda.
Come see us today at your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
Doors too. Yeah. Welcome back to the TC2 Coaches Show. I'm Forrest Lee, and we have Bart Snutt over there, and we have the head coach from Highland Home, Coach Will Pounce is with us.
Yes, sir.
Will, thank you for coming
Yes,
all the way
sir.
from Crenshaw
Absolutely.
County.
Congratulations on making the first round of playoffs.
Thank
Go ahead and
you.
mention that. This is, of course, our last week of doing the show right here, regular season, and we greatly appreciate you being here, Coach, and excited about you making that next season right there, the first round of Alabama High School playoffs. But first, we're here to talk about last week's ball game. Give us a little bit about it. And
well,
we beat Thorsby.
We beat Thorsby.
21-14.
We played probably the best first half of football that we played all year. Now, we went back and saw some of the mistakes we made on film, but we really executed well in the first half, played with a lot of energy, and just really got after them. Nick Diaz, he had probably his best game of the year throwing the ball. Our receivers did really well, ran really good routes, and we just did really good in the passing game. And the offensive line protected well. They had one of their better games, and it was just a really, really good night for us. And then going into the second half. Now we're up 21-0 at halftime, but we're playing in Thorsby senior night, and of course number 3 seed was on the line, and about time that's whenever it was leaking about maybe some stuff going on and down in Region 1, who we match up with. So it ended up getting to be a bigger game by halftime, of course, because we all got social media and we're getting dings and notifications and stuff. But second half come out, Thorsby played really, really well, played inspired football. Kudos to them. And, we didn't execute as well second half. We were not as consistent in the passing game, and they got to stack the box on us. We had a few drops. But we found a way. Defense played really well. We persevered and came out with a W.
And who are some of your offensive and defensive special teams players that you would like to mention?
First and foremost, our offensive line. Those 5 guys up there. I mean, they don't get any of the credit. Their names never in the paper or anything, but they put it together up there and really protected us in the passing game. We missed a few blocks in the run game that we've kind of shored up this week, but other than that, we protected really well in our pass protection. And Nick Diaz, he sit back in the pocket and made plays with his arm, and also whenever the pocket collapsed, he made plays with his feet as well, and just put us in really good positions. Keldrick Falk, JJ Falk, both really did well for us, and it was just a total team effort. Defensively, I mean, it was just a unit. Like I said, I can't say enough about what Bryce McKenzie does for us on both sides of the ball, number 3, and he's just a 10th grader, so we're excited about him, for the remainder of this year and going forward. But the Falk boys, both of those guys, Kirby Tolles, who's our middle linebacker, and Stephen Ponder, who's our other inside backer, they just played really well, and we just played really well as a defensive unit.
Coach, so we will host Lochapoka this Friday. Will it be senior night?
It will be senior night, yes sir. So I want to honor these guys and go ahead and say that. It ain't going to be goodbye to them, because I hope to have a few more, or at least another home playoff game if we go down to Orange Beach and handle business. So.
And it'll honor the senior football players, the cheerleaders, and
band members as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, Lochapoka is 8-2. They're a 1A Region 4 team. They're coached by Frederick Newton.
Goes by Rico. Rico Newton.
Rico
yes, sir.
Newton.
Yes, sir.
And they defeated Beulah 40-28.
Mm-hmm.
They defeated Billingsley 40-14.
Mm-hmm.
They lost to Maplesville 49-0.
Yes, sir.
They defeated Talladega County Central 52-8. They lost to Notasola 32-12. They defeated Verbena 42-20. They defeated Otaugaville 26-14, and they defeated Barber County 54-0. They're red and white. They're the Indians, but you will host them at home.
Oh, we will.
And senior night. And how many seniors do we have, Coach?
Football team, I believe we have 7. So I don't have the roster right in front of me, but yes, I believe we're right here around 7. But just do a little information on Lochapoka. We actually, when I scheduled the game, I scheduled it with L.C. Cole. L.C. Cole, who's now at Park Crossing, but I've known Coach Newton through Coach Ernest Hill, who used to be at Greenville, then he was at McGill Tulane, now he's at the University of South Alabama. But whenever Coach Newton stepped in, I mean, it's been really good. Just been on the phone with him, and he actually, their defense coordinator is Chad Adams. And me and Coach Adams spoke this week, and Chad Adams, the history of that is whenever I played high school football years and years ago here at Highland Home, Chad Adams was my defensive coordinator. So he actually coached at Highland Home back then, back in the mid 2000s. And so it's kind of neat for my ex-defense coordinator to be there now and us going against each other. So we stay in touch, and they have a common, they played Billingsley this year, which that's where Coach Philip Coggins is, and that was at Highland Home before I got the job. Who was I was his defense coordinator. So then me and Coach Coggins, of course, we speak every day or every other day, if not every day, and so little history check there, and we're just ready to play some football tomorrow night or Friday night.
Are we, the health wise, are we in good shape there? Is everybody coming back?
Yes, sir. We're in good shape. We got a running back that got a little banged up. Derico Harris got banged up last week. We're going to do a little precautionary X-ray tomorrow. We held him out today for practice. He's going tomorrow morning early, get an X-ray to make sure everything's good and make sure it's a bruise, no cracks or anything like that. And so I think he's good. He's getting around good. Little sore, but I feel like, in my heart that he's going to be okay, and we'll get him back. But other than that, we're pretty much a full go.
Yeah. Well, just on a quick side note, you were scheduled next week to go to Leroy, but they're out because of rules.
Yes.
But you'll travel to Orange Beach. I noticed they're the Makos. What
in
the
are.
world is a Mako?
That's a shark. That's a shark.
Fastest shark in the water.
That's right. Fastest shark in the water. And I've and it's going to be the Pouncey Bowl now, because my brother Wes Pouncey, he's the assistant principal at Orange Beach High School.
Okay.
So
they better roll out the red carpet.
They better. Hospitality better be
we want blue carpet.
Blue carpet.
Or silver.
That's right. So, but
I guess
no,
Mom and Dad will be there.
They will be there. I think it's gonna be a big family affair. They of course they have a house there in Fairhope now, so I'm sure everybody will be at the game, and we're really excited about it. Just an excellent opportunity. We're going to take our kids down. We got a whole day planned. My dad, Craig Pouncey, he's president of Coastal Alabama Community College down there. So we're going to end up taking the buses down there. We're going to stop and stretch our legs and bathe my net, and they're at my dad's campus there at Coastal, and have a little walk-through practice. Then we're going to go do a little pregame meal at Lambert's. So hopefully we don't get hit in the head by many rolls.
That's right.
So just go ahead. It's planned. Maybe the wide receivers start catching rolls and go ahead and get used to catching for the night. But
make sure they're not buttered. As a designated tire changer.
Hey, just come on. Hey, whoever needs to go. So we got a full day planned of just being focused in football. But I want these kids to have a great experience. And us go down there and hopefully, by 7 o'clock be focused and ready to roll and ready to play some football.
Well, there's not that many football games this Friday night, but please go visit one of the high schools.
That's right.
All the Highland Home fans out there, the Squadron fans, it's senior night.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
It means a lot to the players,
to
their parents, to the cheerleaders and their parents and the band. That's I'll say this. Of course, I grew up in Crenshaw County and Pike County. I lived in Crenshaw, just in the edge, but those two counties mean a lot to me.
That's right.
And if there's two teams I wish that could bring the blue back, it's always been Goshen and Highland Home.
Mm-hmm.
Neither team, I don't believe, has won a football state championship.
Not yet.
And
I like that.
One day, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
And I want to wish, one of my favorite people in America is Dwight Falk.
Yes, sir.
And he played at Highland Home. He coached at Goshen. And as a little kid, he took a lot of time up with me.
Yes, sir.
I played for him one time, and that was in spring training, and we played Dozier. And I was a right guard, 5'7", maybe 135. And my job was to block Lynn Johnson, 6'4", 260, played at Auburn.
I hope you got low.
And I did not score. I went for the ankles.
There you go.
I don't think I scored well either.
You had a plan, though.
But that was my plan. I was the right guard. I aggravated him, but he just pushed me to the side.
Like a little gnat.
Well,
but you made mention, and Forrest brought it to the attention, and I want to bring it up again, this past week with Alabama High School, you had Anniston, St. Luke's, and Leroy to have to forfeit their region football games. And the fact that it had not necessarily right off with Highland Home and other schools except for in their region, and it just took, let's see, St. let's see, the Orange Beach moved from
That's right.
a 3 to a 2. Is that right?
That's right. That's right.
And so that's why.
Bart? Do we know who?
Greene County and J.U. Blacksher eased in.
You got Clark County will be the number 1 seed, Orange Beach the number 2. Greene County will be the number 3, and then J.U. Blacksher, which would not have made the playoffs,
That's right.
is the number 4.
It's number 4. And actually, St. Luke's and Leroy would have both been in there. So Greene County and J.U. Blacksher both would not have made
the playoffs. That's
right. But hey, they're there now.
That's right.
They're there now, and hey, they're in the playoffs. However, you can get there.
So Orange Beach actually would have been a number 4. Is that right?
They would have been the 3.
The 3.
They would have been 3. They beat St. Luke's this past Friday night, and that would have been St. Luke's would have been the 4. They would have Orange Beach would have been the 3, and we would have been going to Leroy. Which was fine. I mean, we were prepared for that challenge as well, but. When it came down, it all came out that we're headed to Orange Beach. So it's just it don't get any easier. I will say that.
Well, I'm going to ask this, and I feel like knowing you as long as I have, last year, Forrest and I made mention of this earlier, or was it 2 years ago? It was 2 years ago. Things like that can go on, and I say that because Coach Pouncey had the same situation that happened to him. And I know Coach Pouncey. I know that it was accident.
Absolutely.
It's just not something that you would have thought. Everything was done. You cover everything you think. But I also know too what you were doing in your case was helping a kid that needed Highland Home football.
That's right.
And I hate to say this word, but probably more than Highland Home football needed that young
man.
And gave him that opportunity to play, and it just hurts whenever you see that.
Well, like I said, in our case, we thought all our boxes were checked, and apparently there was a loophole that was discovered later, and it definitely was not by intention by any means. There wasn't no getting any athletic advantage by any means. It was. We thought we had everything checked and thought everything was cleared off and all that, but apparently it slipped through the cracks, and it ended up costing a really, really good football team. And maybe it might have been a chance at a state championship. And I know that me and you both have been, like Coach Lee over here mentioned, that Highland Home and Goshen hadn't quite yet brought that blue mount back, but I know you got as close as you possibly could.
Right.
And who knows what happened. I ain't got a clue what happened in the fog that night, but I know it was a really good football game. And then we were right there close a few years ago, and then the next year, like I said, with us being ineligible for the playoffs. So we're right there. I know that. That you were the man for the job.
To get there. Well, that's like you there.
And I know you were the man for the job there with Goshen, and I got every bit of the utmost confidence in Don Moore getting it done there as well.
No doubt.
Let me ask you this, Will, and this is not to get the cart ahead of the horse, but in football, in the state playoffs, now, y'all will travel to Orange Beach.
Yes, sir.
Now, the second round, the winner, who are you? You matched up with the same region?
No,
does
sir.
it swap to a different region?
Well, the brackets have already came out. The winner of us in Orange Beach will play the winner of Elba and Ranburne. So if Elba, if the seeds stay true, if Elba were to beat Ranburne, which I feel they will, which I don't know much about Ranburne, I just know Elba's got a really good football team, and I spent some years down there as well, and super good running back, really good linebacker, and the Caldwell kid as well. And I still talk to Coach Saban and William Miguel down there a lot, but I feel like they should hold serve against Ranburne, and if they do what they need to do and win, then if we were to knock off Orange Beach, since Elba was at home first round, they would come to Highland Home for a second round. Now if Orange Beach were to beat us, then they would have to travel to Elba because of the higher seed. Right. But since we would be traveling first, if we were to win, then then we could get Elba at home second round. So everything's lined. The stars are aligning if we execute and we play ball and we do what we're supposed to. And I tell my kids all the time, it's what I want to do is I want to make sure we're firing on all cylinders. We're playing our absolute best. I said, if we get beat, we get beat. I said, but I want to make sure if somebody beats us, they're better than us. Right. And it's not because of mistakes or penalties or something that we've done to ourselves.
Yeah. Well, my point is this: it depends on the second round. Whoever's playing, if it works, the team that traveled the most will get to host the next week. But with all focus, by all means, as we play Lochapoka at home, they're a very good football team.
Yes, sir.
And
absolutely.
They are the what's their nickname?
The Indians.
The
Indians.
Red and white.
Mm-hmm.
And
very good ball team.
Because what do they? We may have. Are they a power team? What do they?
They do a lot of spread concepts now. A lot of zone read type stuff. Now they still do run the power, but they run it a lot out of one back, where they run kind of power read, where they leave the end unblocked, and kind of Cam Newton back in his time at Auburn kind of made it famous, kind of where they bring a guy across, and if that end goes with the guy, that he'll tote it, or if the end tries to tackle the quarterback, he'll give it. I mean, it's just option concepts, but they snap it back, and they got a really mobile quarterback. They got really athletic. So we got to be disciplined in the secondary, and we got to get after them with a pass rush and get them uncomfortable, and just make sure we tackle well and play assignment football to give ourselves a good chance of winning the ball game.
Well, let's throw some love toward your administration, your secretary, your bookkeepers, and all your office. Who are some of those?
Well, our administration starts with Mr. Gary Coleman, who's our principal, and he's an absolute blessing to work for. Once a month, out of his own pocket, he feeds the whole faculty and staff with a big meal for lunch, and it's just that goes.
That got Forrest.
Forrest is good with that. But that is, it don't go unnoticed by our faculty and staff. Mr. Jonathan, I still call him Coach, but Mr. Jonathan Jordan,
he taught it.
Coach Jonathan Jordan, he did, and he's one of our assistant principals. And he had to step off the baseball field this year to take on an administration role, and he's also helped with football his years at Highland Home as well. He used to be the guy that was in the press box for me, and I tell him, don't judge me on what I was saying on those Friday nights when he was on the headset with me. But yes, he graduated from there, grew up together. He's what we call dirt road family. He grew up on the dirt road down from me. And but no, he's like I say, he's like a brother to me, and he's one of my superiors now, of course, and just blessed to work for him. And Miss Tracy Baines, who came to us last year, she's just been an absolute, just an absolute fine. Just very, very blessed to have her, the way she communicates and works with kids and does what's best for Highland Home. So it's been awesome to have her. In the office, we got Miss Tony Marie, Tony Marie Ingram. I'm sorry, who's our secretary there, and our bookkeeper, Miss Donna Horn, and they just do a really, really good job, and just a really good face for our school, and we're just represented really well. So it's just a blessing to be there.
And we want to thank Pepsi Cola.
Yes, sir.
Of Luverne. What do they call that? What's the correct name of that plant? Pepsi Cola of Luverne? Pepsi Luverne?
I have no idea.
Well, I'm a fan of Pepsi Cola, especially
Ain't no doubt what they have done for high school athletics in these counties around here has been just absolutely remarkable.
I can always use more coolers and towels. Yeah. So, just a hint.
So. Bart, you got anything else?
No, I don't. I just want to make sure, we thank our sponsors for everything that's going on. We got Community Bank of Ozark, Wiley Sanders and Wiregrass Honda, Baker Metal, Premier Dodge, Jeep and Chrysler, All-Star Collision, Bill Jackson, Town and Country, and Preston's Restaurant. Just want to make sure, you get opportunity to go visit those people, have a good time. And we're going to start something tonight. I should have started a long time ago. We need to feed Forrest.
Yes.
Feed the Forest thing. Anybody out there that want to feed Forest, you want some chicken, some Crow's chicken?
I will support it.
Yeah,
100%.
feed Forest.
Chicken Shack chicken.
To support it. We will.
So if you're out there listening,
I'm
help
gonna
us
drive to
feed
Howell
Forest.
home and eat that. It don't matter. Or
Come
what's
on.
that other restaurant?
Come on. The Country Cone.
The Country Cone,
That's
C-O-N-E.
right. And then you got to go by Nelson's Grocery as well.
Yeah.
So Old Kelly's Food Market. So
I need to
they
stop in Highland Home and eat, and then go see my cousin, Buck Jordan.
come by anytime.
Right
Now,
there.
like I said, now, before we go off air, I'd be remiss to say now, Saturday, after y'all come to the game on Friday night, Saturday, make sure you travel down to Red Level. My son, Mac, is playing in the Super Bowl with the Mighty Mites of Highland Home, and the Termites of Highland Home was made to the Super Bowl as well. I know that the Mighty Mites are playing Sampson. I'm not sure on the Termites, and they have my little girl Layton. We call her sister. She's got a cheer competition there, starting by 11:30, 12 o'clock that morning. So,
Busy.
so hey, I got a busy. Hey, it's the best time of year, man.
Well,
I don't know when I'm gonna breathe or get a
you
nap.
got to
but-
be in Montgomery though
and
Saturday morning.
You got that right. You got
Hey,
that
do
right.
yourself a favor. Let me tell you a story. Stephanie got on to me, which is my wife. In case we're out there for a meeting one day, and she dropped me off at the Alabama High School, and then went over to East Chase. Well, later that week, we get a little envelope from Montgomery City.
Oh, yeah.
City of Montgomery. And she says, "You see what you've gotten right here?" And shows a little picture of our car going into East Chase over there. And she said, "You got a dadgum ticket for running that red light." And I said, "No, sweetheart. I was in a meeting with Alabama High School.
That was
that
you.
ticket belongs to
That
you.
ticket belongs to
So
you.
if Casey goes with you, make sure she'll have to be down there.
Well,
probably.
yeah, I mean, bless her heart. I mean, she's having to do a lot of the stuff right now. With the kids, she like I said, she's gonna have to get them ready, get them down there, and I'm gonna leave straight from the office and head down 65 to Andalusia over to Red Level. So yeah, Casey's having to do it all right now. So, but
she's probably been doing that the whole time.
yeah, there ain't no doubt about that.
I know how it is
no
at my
doubt.
house.
So, especially during football season.
Another quick thing: Troy plays at Coastal Carolina. It's on TV tomorrow night. It starts at 6:30. But you mentioned the word sister.
Mhm.
When I was at Troy University, one of my advisor was John Archer, and I took some classes under him. One of them was tennis. Sister, you're holding your racket the wrong way. You need to hold it this way. So in class, if a girl talks up, I says, "Sister, hold on just a second." But I use the word sister.
Hey, a little bit more about the Coastal Carolina thing out at on the square there in Troy. I think they've got a big screen. You can come watch the ball game tomorrow
Yeah,
night.
right.
So if you want to come out and support our Trojans,
Absolutely. Now I think like I said, Coastal dropped the game, so I know it's going to be tough as they're going to want to get back on their winning ways. But I'm always confident in what Chip Lindsey
exactly
and
right.
all them doing up here at Troy University.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Leonard Post Toasty coming to you this Friday night. Lochapoka and the Indians roll into Crenshaw County on 331 to play the Highland Home Flying Squadron. Leonard's losers, the Indians.
Thanks, sir. I appreciate
Ladies and
that.
gentlemen,
Hope
thank
you're right.
Will for coming each
Thank you,
week.
thank you.
And
it's been a blessing, guys. Hope to do it next week.
We've had a ball talking with you. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with the next segment of the Carroll High of Ozark Eagles. We'll be back after these messages.
Our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
There's a place where folks still play with fire. The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged. Fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? we've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross Blue Shield. We also have a dinner plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Check out what Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply customers are saying. The best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply. Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
There's a place where folks still play with fire. The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged. Fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steadily getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. Here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast. Think friendly. Think Troy Cable.
Welcome back to the TC2 Coaches Show. I'm Forrest Lee, and on the end we have the head coach of the Carroll of Ozark Eagles, Coach Patrick Plott, and he brought two players with him. We have number 2, Keyshawn Coe. He's a quarterback. He's a sophomore. Raise your hand, Keyshawn. And then we have Lakeith Person. He wears number 4. He's a running back. He's also a sophomore. Coach, welcome to the show. Thank you for bringing 2 more outstanding young men to Troy, Alabama to be on this show. Coach, last week we played Andalusia, and they're a playoff-bound team as well, and we came up short just a little bit. But who were some of the highlights for Carroll offensively, defensively, and special teams, Coach?
Well, these 2 guys offensively, played good for us. Also our offensive line played well up front. We didn't finish drives when we needed to. And then defensively, we had a few guys. Jordan Killings played well for us defensively in the defensive backfield. So we had a few other guys that played well. We just came up short.
Yes, sir.
Came up short.
And, congratulations. We will be playing in the playoffs next week. We don't know where we'll travel just yet, do we, Coach?
We don't know yet.
Yeah, but you're in the playoffs.
Definitely in the playoffs.
Right. That's great news. Well, Coach, this week we travel to Tallahassee, and I believe they are 8-2. They're the Tigers. You'll be playing at J.E. Hott O'Brien Stadium. They wear purple and gold, and Mike Battles Jr., I believe, is the head coach.
Yes, sir.
They play 5A as well, but they're in Region 4.
Right.
They defeated Reeltown 34-13. They lost to Wetumpka 18-14. They lost to Sylacauga 35-33. They defeated Elmore County 48-10. They defeated Beauregard 35-7. They defeated Talladega 34-0. They defeated Hopeville 21-14, and then they defeated Central of Clay 39-28. So they're a very good team, and it's going to be a good, it'll be a challenge for Carroll. Coach, what are some things that you see in Tallahassee that y'all need to prepare for?
Well, they're very well coached in all phases of the game, offense, defense, and special team. Coach Battle and his staff does a really good job. Always have everywhere he's been. And they have a really good football team. We're going to have to go over there and play great to have an opportunity to win.
Yes, sir. Well, Coach, I'm going to get a little bit more information out of Keyshawn. Is this Keyshawn? You are the quarterback, and you wear number 2. You wear number 12? I'm sorry. Wear number 12. And how long have you been playing? Have you always lived in Carroll or Ozark, rather? What are some of your favorite? What are some of the things that you enjoy about being part of Carroll football?
Everything. Coaching staff, players, school, everything.
Who is the position coach for the quarterbacks?
Coach Birdsong, Brett Birdsong.
Coach Birdsong, and so you're in the school setting. Other than football, what are some other activities or sports that you're involved in?
Basketball, track and field.
Okay, track and field. What particular event do you participate in track and field?
200 yard and 100 yard.
Okay. So I guess it's meters now, the 100 meter and the 200 meters. Yeah.
100
All right. Have you ever heard of Jesse Owens? One of the greatest track and field athletes of all time. He's from Alabama. That's your homework. You go study about Jesse Owens. He's a track star. He was born in Alabama, but he went to Ohio State. They call him the Buckeye Bullet. But if you will, tell us who your parents are and your siblings.
I got a lot of siblings.
Well, go ahead. We got all
Monica
night.
Jenkins is my mama. Kevin Cole is my dad. I have 10 siblings.
10 siblings.
3 sisters and 7 brothers.
Okay. Have you got a favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math. Who's your math teacher?
Mr. Winger.
Mr. Winger. All right. Lakeith Person. Are you kin to any of those persons in Brantley?
No, sir.
You're not? There's a
Yeah,
lot of
a lot.
persons down there. So you're number 4. You're a running back and a sophomore. They're sophomores. That's good news.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Lakeith, tell us about who are your parents and your siblings?
My mom is Monica Lamplin. And my dad is Lakeith Person.
Okay.
And I got 2 sisters.
Okay. They go to school or they?
Yes, sir.
What are their names?
Lanaya Person and Lil Asian Lamplin.
Okay. Lakeith, besides football, are you involved in any other sports?
Basketball and baseball.
Baseball. You look like an infielder, outfielder?
Yes, sir.
Center fielder.
Right.
Right, okay. And you, so you play baseball and you said basketball?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, so both of y'all probably guards in basketball. Now, what's Lakeith? What's some of your things that you have grown? What are some things that have helped you being part of the Carroll football program?
Like you said, everything, like playing my role.
Playing your role. It's
Yes,
a
sir.
team concept.
Yes, sir.
Now, is this Coach Plot? This is your first year or second?
This is my second year.
Your second year.
Second
Did
year.
y'all play last year as freshmen? And y'all played at what middle school?
D.A.
D.A. Smith. Okay, we know a little bit about them. I used to coach at Charles Citizen years ago. One of my favorite teams to play was Carroll Ozark. We'd usually play one in Troy, one in there, and it was up in the air who was going to win. And but any particular subject that you enjoy?
Math.
Math. Same teacher?
Yes, sir.
And what was that? What's his name again?
Mr. Winger.
Mr. Winger. Well, what I want to ask you, Coach, how many seniors do we have graduating this year?
We have 15.
15 seniors.
15 seniors.
And how many juniors do we have?
15 seniors, and I think we have 16 juniors.
Okay. And
16
sophomores?
juniors, sophomores. I think it's 14 sophomores.
Okay.
And 16 freshmen.
Freshmen. So that's you have 9th grade through 12th grade. I know you're gonna miss your seniors, but I know you're looking forward to your juniors and sophomores and how they grow. And you know, we've made the playoffs,
yes.
But I know we're focused on Tallahassee, and you know, they're a very good team. They're 8-2. Is there any particular, who is you're the running back? You're a running back.
Yeah.
Who's the running backs coach there?
His name is Greg Cobb.
Greg Cobb.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Coach, has he been there for a long time, or did he come with you?
No, he's been Coach Cobb is actually from Ozark, so
Okay.
he's been there for a long time.
Well, I'm going to ask y'all, what about Coach Suber? What can you tell me about Coach Suber?
He's a good guy, man. Like,
Now, do y'all work just the offensive side of the ball, or do y'all do some work on the defensive side?
Just
Offense. Are y'all on special teams?
Yes, sir.
The kickoff return? What about punt return?
I'm in rotation.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
he may
kickoff
actually have to do it this Friday.
Okay. Kickoff return, y'all are back deep? Are you both y'all back deep?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Are you back deep?
Yes, sir.
All right. So who's the fastest on the team?
Me.
Really?
he raised that hand quick, didn't he?
That's fine. I want to ask you, Keyshawn, who are some people that you want to thank, administration-wise or teacher-wise, or anybody that has helped the Care of Ozark program that you want to just mention that's been kind of behind the scenes? I want to ask both of y'all the same question. Who is somebody that you want to thank, you know, for what they've contributed to Carroll football?
Coach Platt.
Coach Platt. And specifically, now, Coach, I don't want your head to swell, but I want to hear it from a kid's perspective. Why? What kind of impact have your coaches had, especially Coach Platt?
Everything.
It's more than football.
Yes, sir.
Because he's there for the person, and he's as interested in what you're doing from 8 to 3 or 8 to 2, whenever, you know, while you're in school. He wants you to be a good citizen in the community, and he wants, and Coach Suber has talked about it before. He said, Coach, we talk about kids other than football. We're concerned and want to help the kids grow and help them with their problems if they have any, and be there for them. He said, we spend a lot of time talking about the needs of our players, and that's a testament. And Coach Suber, I'll tell you what he said. He said, you know, when Coach Plott came to the program, he was thinking maybe it's time for me to kind of step back. But the energy that Coach Plott brings, Coach Suber said, it just energized me so much. And that's, you know, and that's a testament to Coach Plott and his philosophy. Coach Plott, I want to ask you this: in your career as a person, who are some people in your life that touched you that kind of, hey, I need to teach and coach?
My coaches at the high school level, my coaches at the college level, you know, they inspired me to really want to do this and make a difference in young people's lives.
Yes. Well, Coach, who were those guys?
Coach Billy McGee was my head coach in high school, and then I had some assistants on that staff as well, Eddie James, John Stepp. Those guys also helped. And then in college, it was my college coach was now I'm drawing blank right here. But
now, what college did you attend?
Jacksonville State. Bill Burgess.
Bill Burgess.
Yeah.
Rick and Bubba. Bill Burgess.
Coach Burgess was my college coach. You know,
now, what position did you play in high school?
High school, I played quarterback.
Okay. What about
college? I played receiver.
Receiver. Now, what high school did you attend, Coach?
Carrollton High School over in Pickens County.
In Pickens County.
Yeah.
And that kind of looks like I'm teaching a little bit of the study of Alabama. It kind of looks like a P, because it has a little, it's almost like it's got a little thing at the base of the county. So Pickens County.
Yeah.
And
but talking to those guys, I just had this conversation with those guys yesterday after practice, you know, about we want them to be great young men, You know, not just football. You know, we want them to grow up and be great husbands, great fathers. And, you know, that's the basis of our program.
Yes.
You know, it's not just football. We want these guys to be great young men.
Well, Coach Plott, I was going to let Keyshawn, is it Keyshawn? Keyshawn and Lakeith know. Coach Plott has brought probably 4 or 5 more young men to the show. And we have been super impressed with the character of the student athlete from Carroll of Ozark. And it's a testament to the administration, to the faculty, and to your coaching staff. And I want to wish Ozark the very best this Friday night as you travel to Tallahassee. They're going to be a very good football team, and do the best you can in practice tomorrow, school. Do your best Friday, and when Friday night's over, it's a clean slate. You don't know where you're traveling to, but good luck in that game as well. And this is our last show this week. You know, this is our last show that we're having during the regular season. But, you know, when the season and the smoke clears for Carroll of Ozark, you know, we fully expect number 12, the quarterback, Keyshawn Cole, and the running back, number 4, Lakeith Person, the next day. It's a new season that starts then. And Coach, is anything else that you want to mention as far as Carroll football and anything that you want to mention coaching-wise or player-wise?
And just thank everybody that supports Carroll football. You know, so many different people does things for us that don't get noticed, and we don't always have a chance to thank them. Thank everybody that helps Carroll football, and thank these guys for coming tonight.
Well, certainly it was good to meet you, and it's certainly good to meet you. I like your coat. What is on the front? Is that the Tasmanian Devil? Who is that? I can't tell.
It's a Looney Tunes.
Oh, Looney Tunes. Who is that? Bugs Bunny?
Yeah, Bugs Bunny.
Is that the Tasmanian Devil right there?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Have you been to Disney World?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Yeah. I've been once, but that's good. What's your favorite place to eat in Ozark?
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's.
I go with American Deli.
You know, one of the other kids says American. I got to check out American Deli. I've tasted the Zaxby's before. But listen, on behalf of Bart Snyder and Troy Cable, I want to thank Coach Plott, the head coach of the Carroll of Ozark Eagles, and we wish them the best of luck this Friday as they travel to Tallahassee to take on the Tigers. And of course, next week's the playoffs. They will travel, but we don't know who they're playing just yet. But thank y'all for coming. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with the Brantley Bulldogs and Coach Roland Jones.
The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged, fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Check out what Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply customers are saying. The best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply. Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
There's a place where folks still play with fire. the common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged, fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steadily getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. Here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have a 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast. Think friendly. Think Troy Cable.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Oh, 401k, we match it up to 4%. We have a dental plan. We rolling at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. When these wheels roll, you make money. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Roll now and rock later. 4% of your retirement. We match the gross pay by 4% at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Roll now and rock later. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Sandy, you tell them.
Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Your Wiregrass Honda dealers, Sam Boswell Honda and Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan,
are the place to get your certified pre-owned Honda.
The only kind of Honda that looks like new, drives like new, but doesn't have a new car price.
Certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty,
a 182-point inspection, and a Carfax.
Now is a great time to upgrade to a certified pre-owned Honda.
Come see us today at your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
Welcome back to TC2 Coaching Show. I'm Forrest Lee. This is Bart Snyder on my far right, and in the middle we have the head coach of the Brantley Bulldogs, Coach Roland Jones.
I was waiting on you to sing.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling, rawhide. Rain and wind and weather, they'll hit you high and low. Brantley's the number one in town. I've got to make the words up better, but rolling, rolling, keep them doggies rolling. Roland Jones.
Good enough. You did good.
I'm
not going to sing.
I don't have my shades. I had my Blues Brothers hat. I got to find a set of shades, but the Bulldogs will put the blues on you. Anyway, well, congratulations last week, Coach. Big win. We played Florida.
Yeah, that's correct.
54-24. If you will, tell us a little bit about your players offensively and defensively and special teams.
Well, we last week was a little struggle for us. We come out a little sloppy, had a lot of penalties, and had a couple blown coverages, and they scored a couple touchdowns, and you know, made a closer game the first half than it should have been. But our kids stepped up in the second half. You know, I challenged them at halftime to play like they're supposed to and cut out some of the mistakes, and they took advantage of that. And then, you know, we pulled away in the second half. But Morrell Edwards had a good night for us offensively. He caught 3 touchdown passes, and I don't remember the yardage, 60 yards, a couple of them 60 yards, and then one of them was short. But, you know, Jaden Parks had another good night at quarterback, and, you know, you can't do it without your offensive line. You can't do it without your other receivers blocking, you know. So offensively, that was the highlights, but, it was a total team effort. Defensively, you know, there was really nobody that really stood out. It was like I said, we just had a couple blown coverages. We just made the wrong call and gave them a couple touchdowns. But as a whole, our defense played pretty good the rest of the night. And, you know, this week we're not going to be able to have them blown coverages or to get out of hand in a hurry. But, you know, speaking of last week, I was proud of our guys. They, you know, they accepted the challenge after we sort of had the slow start. And, you know, that comes, we've done won the region, you know, and Florella hadn't won many games, and you know, kids are going to be kids. They you know, they watch film. They know when it's time to play and when it's not time to play. And I don't think we was ready to play last week, but they accepted the challenge. In the second half, we stepped it up and played our brand.
Right. Well, you know, Friday night, Charles Henderson rolls into Brantley. They're 2-7, but they've won 2 of the last 3 games. They defeated Rehoboth 40-7. They lost to Carroll 52-22. And then last week they defeated Headland 42-21. So, Coach, what do you see in the Trojans of Charles Henderson?
Well, you know, Coach Hamwright, he's doing a great job. From the first of the season to now, those guys have really improved. They, you know, you take a look at the schedule, and people can say what they want to. You take a look at Charles Henderson's schedule, and, you know, every team that they have lost to is in the playoffs. Every team that they have lost to is in the playoffs.
And 3 of them are ranked number 1 in their, you know,
right,
their division.
And I'm just saying, you know, it's tough. I mean, Coach Hambright, he just came into this situation. You know, it's nothing against Charles Henderson or Brantley. He came in, he plays the schedule that he was dealt, and, you know, he's got them headed in the right direction. Great players, got some great players, got a lot of young kids that's really stepped up. And, you know, I think the program's in good hands. I think, you know, in a few years, them guys get a little bit older and learn his system and learn what he wants. You know, they're going to be tough to contend with. You know, I've told several people, you take a look at they played Pike Road and Catholic and Greenville and Andalusia, and then we've played Red Level and McKenzie, and we didn't play McKenzie, Kinston, Pleasant Home. You know, that's a big difference. You know, what I'm wanting out of our kids is to go out and compete. I want our kids to go out and compete to the best of their ability, and whatever happens, because we need to be tested. We need to get banged around a little bit, and we got a chance to get that happen Friday night. I mean, you know, they're a solid football team, and you know, their coaching staff, like I said, I can't say enough about them because I seen them early in the year, and now I see them here recently, and they've made so many strides and got it headed in the right direction. So, you know, we just want to put up a fight and play as hard as we can play and see which kids is going to step up and do what they can. When they get knocked around a little bit, speed of the game is going to be a little bit faster than we've seen earlier in the year from the opponents that we played, but that's what we need going into the playoffs. Right. You know, hey, I say it 1,000 times: 10-1 ain't worth a darn if you can't win in the playoffs.
That's right.
But you know, if you 5-5 or 8-5 and you go far in the playoffs, you know that's what it's about. And these kids learn so much more out of having to compete than everything being easy, you know, and just handed to them. So, you know, I look for our kids to be fired up, to play the game, and you know, I just want them to play smart and play hard, and let's see what happens.
Well, Coach, you made mention about their schedule when talking about Charles Henderson, and one of their losses was to Carroll, and it was 52-21. It was really an uncharacteristic game from Charles Henderson. There was a pile of penalties in that game, and but we also made mention they're young, and they had just beat a Rehoboth team 40-7. They had a bunch of penalties in that game right there too. But when you're dealing with a young group of athletes such as they are, it's kind of tough when you get that first win and you bounce back. You don't know how to win. You don't know how to come back and play. Right. And you make mention of that right there. But they come back this past week. They got a win over Headland. But they too know that their hands are full with that green and white because it's 11-on-11. It's not those guys on the sideline. It's that 11 on the 11 that's playing in between those white lines. And I know for a fact how well coached Brantley is.
Well, and that with the same thing, our coach staff does a great job, but Charles Henderson, their staff does a great job. They coming in, this is their first year, and you got to learn the system, learn Coach Hambright's system, but because everybody's different. Everybody handles things different. Everybody wants it done different, and he's starting with younger kids, and they doing a good job of learning it. They gonna, like I said, down the road. Going to be a very good football team if the kids will stick it out and listen to him and listen to the staff and because X's and O's on the field they do a good job with that, and that's what we was impressed with.
They're definitely young, and the young folks are talented.
Very talented.
That's right. Got some good players. He's got a receiver. He's got a few kids out there that hadn't played before. He's got a 6'5" receiver that hadn't played. He just hadn't played. He'd come out as a senior.
That's right.
That's right. Come out as a senior, man. He's a great player. I mean, he's got the potential. He can play at the next level. He's that good. And
at 6'5" receiver, there's not a lot of them out there.
But he's not the only one. But I'm just saying he's one of the older ones that coaches got out there that is making a difference. And they could have very easily at the first of the year getting beat by some of those guys, folded the tent and said the heck with it. But they have done a good job of getting those kids to play hard, and we're just excited to have this challenge and excited to have this opportunity at Brantley. Our community is so excited to have something like this happen. We just gonna go out and give it our best.
And one of the best players is a 9th grader who I don't think will be playing the Zion Grady.
Zion Grady, he's out for the year.
But he is very complimentary of him. He reminds him of some of the
Well, I think Coach said earlier he's been out 3 games this year, and he has 8 sacks at the 5A level.
I mean, I'm telling you, he's got some players, and future's bright. Future's bright.
Well, we want to wish you the best of luck against Charles Henderson. And just a side note, then Brantley will host the first round against R.C. Hatch. But we got business to take care of tomorrow at school and on the practice field, and then Friday it's going to be one play at a time. And Bart, is there anything else you want to?
Just want to congratulate Coach Jones in such another successful season. You just keep stacking them up. I thank you very much for coming and being a part of our show. My first year doing this part of the show, every year that I've been at Goshen, we had it. Felt like it was important to offer you this opportunity to come on, and you gladly accepted it. Was talking just a second ago. Coach Jones doesn't have cable where
not where I live.
Not where he lives.
We don't have cable.
But there are people in Brantley that do get to watch the show, and it's a great way of promoting the program. And you do an outstanding job on that right there. One of the best coaches in the Southeast, if not the whole state.
I've had a lot of good assistant coaches, and I've got a lot now.
Coaches,
we got some good players. I mean,
yes, sir, you do.
Players help.
Is it senior night?
It is senior night. Last home game is senior night. We have 11 seniors that we'll recognize.
And you honor your cheerleaders. Do y'all have a band?
Yeah, we do. Our cheerleaders and band also.
And that probably start around 6:30.
6:30, yes, sir. It's short and sweet. Because you know, we got to go and get going.
Get going.
And but we will honor those seniors and what they've accomplished. You know, and it's a big deal for them to say that they have played Charles Henderson. Last year, it was a big deal for our seniors. They had played Andalusia, and Andalusia was ranked last year in 5A. So, you know, it's just you know, every kid wants to go out and play on Saturday for some college or something. And you know, there are a lot of them that can, but you always hear how the 1A, 5A, 6A, 7A, the difference is. And, you know, it's a chance for some of our kids, if they really think they're good enough to play, this is a chance for them to shine.
That's right.
And, you know, that's what I told them at practice. I said, if you think that you want to play at the next level, tonight, Friday night will be the night. If you stand out then, you send that film out, or I'll send the film out, and you'll get a look.
Great point of view there.
So, you know, it's good for our kids. It's good for our community. You know, it's close.
There's no better environment to what they're going to watch high school football than where Troy will go Friday night when they travel down to your place and play. That is a remarkable, one of the most, it's a beautiful campus, a beautiful stadium. You got a lot to be proud of, a lot invested into it. And so, you know, it's an exciting place to play ball.
I mean, you know, it don't match Troy Stadium over here, but
but I'd rather play. But you know, in an environment of Brantley, you know, I'd rather play in that kind of close environment where the fans are a factor, and you feel like you're right there.
Right.
You know, nothing against that stadium.
Right.
I'd rather have a place like
Brantley,
a Luverne.
Right. Well, I mean, it's good. Our you know, our people show up, and you know, it's usually packed no matter who we play, and you know, it's exciting for those kids to get out and do something in front of the community, and because they mean a lot to the community. So, you know, we got a new weight room in construction right now. It should be up the week of November, Thanksgiving. Got a big new weight room that our Letterman Foundation has paid for building, and so
where's that located on campus?
It's going to join into the field house.
Okay.
So it's
right beside it.
Right beside it, and it's they came in last year and redone our field house, built coaches' offices and meeting rooms and bathrooms and locker. You know, their own individual locker. Got a huge locker room, AstroTurf down, and they've been working on this weight room, and it should be. Like I said, hopefully we'll get to move in around the first of the year. Hopefully by Christmas I can get everything moved in. And
now will you have new weights and
no, we ain't got that far yet, but it don't matter. It's behind the doors.
Well, we got a thing going on, Feed Forest. We can also have a thing.
Yeah, we can raise
Feed Forest right there.
Move to December the 3rd.
Because we're playing some football, playing for that state championship.
Birmingham. But anyway, one game at a time, Charles Henderson Friday night.
That's right.
But I'll tell you what, I have had a ball.
I have too.
With these Luverne and I mean the Crenshaw County coaches, and I've had a ball, especially with Coach Pouncey and Coach Jones.
They've done a great job.
They're
outstanding
dirt road
job.
kind of folks, salt of the earth folks. And
and the thing too is, what people understand is they're just not the coaches of these schools. They're graduates of these schools, and it means something to every coach wherever you're coaching, but it means a little bit more to when you walk on that field, because
right.
I always tell my kids, hey, you got nothing on me. My DNA's in that grass and dirt just like yours. I said, I bled out there just like you tell yours. I'm sure the same thing. I know, I've been there.
But we appreciate, y'all giving us the opportunity. Small school like Brantley don't get opportunities like this. So, I try to do what I can for our program, and the kids do the rest.
Well, I'll tell you, people from Pike Road have reached out to me. They want to know what they have to do to be able to do this right here. So just to tell you, thank you, Troy Cable, and I know you've changing hands, but I hope that this is something we can do right now, because it means so much to the youth of our communities and the parents to be able to see their kids and be talked about by their coaches.
That's right. Well, we trying to raise model citizens, and not just in the classroom. We try to do it on the football field, and all these other coaches do too. It's not just me. It's not a secret. I mean, but things like this, promoting those kids that that may not have as much as others is it goes a long ways, and they really appreciate it, and the parents appreciate it, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate all the things y'all have done to make this go. And
well, you can watch this on Facebook if you have that, or YouTube. Go to Troy Cable Productions and type in the TC2 Coaches Show, and you can pull it up. But
I believe also they're going, if you first of all, you want to go to Brantley to watch this ball game because it's better live. But I think also Troy Cable is going to be there to broadcast the game as well. I think so, but it'll be on their sister station. It won't be actually Troy Cable 2, it'll be Channel 17 or Facebook.
But this Friday night, Brantley will host the Charles Henderson Trojans. It's senior night for Brantley. They're going to honor all the band members, the cheerleaders, and the football players. And on behalf of Bart and myself, I want to thank Coach Roland Jones Jr. for coming on. He's the head coach at Brantley. And best of luck this Friday night and next week as you enter the playoff picture. And Tucker, get you some buttermilk. Let's soak that ankle in some buttermilk. And we're looking forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks, hopefully. But let's beat Charles Henderson first. And again, this is Leonard Post Toasty coming to you live here in Troy, Alabama, as the Charles Henderson Trojans travel down to past Luverne, going through Luverne to Brantley to take on the Dogs this Friday night. Leonard's loser, the Trojans.
Hey, before we go, I want to thank Coach Jones and all the coaches that have come on and been a part of the TC2 Coaches Show, but I also want to thank these sponsors right here for sponsoring us, making sure that we're able to be on. That's the Community Bank of Ozark, Wiley Sanders, Wiregrass, Honda, Baker Metal, Premier Dodge, Jeep and Chrysler, All-Star Collision, Bill Jackson, Town and Country, and Preston's restaurant. Make sure you visit some of those places. There's Preston's in Luverne and Brantley.
That's right.
And, Luverne and Troy, and it's very good. It's very good.
I go pretty regular.
Me too. They got some of the best steaks you can have. I can tell you, they're good. Yeah. And it comes on a whole plate by itself at ribeye.
Well, this ends our season of the TC2 Coaches Show, and thank you, Coach Jones, for being on and rolling. Keep them doggies rolling, rawhide. And we'll be with you next year. And we're signing off. Thank you, Bart. Thank you, Coach Jones.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
Now, does your wife work? What does she do?
No, she's a personnel manager at National Security.
In Alba.
Okay. She's the one that makes all the money.
And if
I don't do nothing.
If they both win, Elba and Highland, that's Elba.
The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged, fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Come and see us at Southern Grill and Patio just off the square in Troy.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy. And you